Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're all having a wonderful Wednesday night, just vibing, hanging out, doing whatever it is. We're gonna be streaming and we're gonna be having some fun playing some Genshin today, so that should be a good time. The goal is to, at the very least, finish the Raiden Shogun story quest so we can do the Yamika one, or at the very least start it. Should be fun. My shop also, I believe, should have reset so I can go buy some cool stuff and do some wishes on the permanent banner, which should be good. I'm getting really close to pity, so maybe we might get something cool. Who's to know, really? Before I start streaming, though, I just wanted to send a shout out to Shirley Fangari, Gabriel, GG, and Code MG. Thank you so much for following while I was off stream. I really appreciate it. Really awesome of you. Thank you, thank you. For now, I think that was pretty much it. Yes, yes, yes. I'm all cut up. We're getting there, I swear. All right, so let's pause my move and let's bring up Genshin. I love the new Hoyoverse thing logo. I think it looks so cool. It's like blinding though. I remember the first time I opened the
You love me now, huh?
Shane, thank you so much for the resub. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Shane, thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. Happy Wednesday to you as well. Oh, so fun. But yeah, the first time that I opened Genshin after they did the update with the new logo, I was in bed and I forgot to check my Genshin, so I logged in and opened it up on my phone and got blinded because of how bright it was in the middle of the night, and I was like, oh no, what have I done? I've made a terrible decision. It was funny. How are you, Shane? I hope things are going well. I have not tried Lost Ark, no. I've heard lots of things about it, and I've heard a lot of people really enjoyed it, but I haven't actually tried it. Hi, Bigfoot Israel! Welcome to the stream. Can't stay for long, want to stop by and say hello. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a good day. Oh. Oh, right. There's a new thing. Oh god, I just skipped over, like, everything. Arclit! What's up? Welcome to the stream. I know! Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's so much stuff going on right now. Oh my god. Yeah, this just started. Adventurers Guild has discovered a strange domain in the outskirts of Liyue. This domain seems to change based on the will of the people within it. Cool. This is still going on too. I need to do this because I want this weapon really bad, but like, it's so overwhelming. I don't want to do it, but I do. I'm good, Arclith. How are you? Dave is okay. Already been a rough month, but how are you? Oof. March just started. I'm good, I'm good. I meant to stream on, what's it called? I meant to stream on Monday, but then I basically got home and was like, do I stream or do I just sit on the couch and play Legends of Arceus? And I imagine you can all tell what ended up being the decision on that one. Where am I going? We're going way over this way. I want March to be over with already. Aw. I want March to be over so that we can get into April and it can start getting warm again. That's what I want. I'm heckin' fantastic. Starting new job this week and I love it. Congratulations! New job. That's exciting. What are you doing now? That's so That's so cool. I hate this March already. Oh no. Alright, Ella, what are we doing? That's right. Oh, the crematorium. That's cool. Hello, sir. Oh, did I alert them? Oh, I didn't. Okay, we're fine. That's cool. Back in university, I had to do a placement. And I did a placement at a funeral home. And, one of the places they took me to while we were looking into everything was the crematorium. So I got like a tour of the crematorium and everything. It was really cool. It's like being a baker, just don't eat the buns. Arglith, working at a crematorium, how do you feel about the idea that there is a certain point when the body temperature of a human is so perfect and it cooks the meat exactly as it should be?
Snow.
How does that make you feel?
Have you ever seen such beauty?
I remember reading a thing about that and it made me laugh. Like, there's a point where the meat is cooked perfectly. Literally the first day of March, got to spend 3 hours getting stitches. Really fun. Oh my god, what happened? I've never had stitches, so I don't know what that's like, but it always sounded awful. Oh, she can destroy these guys pretty quickly. This way. Okay. Where am I going? Oh my god. So far away. We don't ask questions about that. True?
Let's roll!
Let's move out.
Ah, this way. Jesus. Oh, there's a thing here. Okay, well, oh, I got it. Nice. I thought I missed. I'm fine with it, although I have learned that window of meat is super small. Yes, this is very true.
Allow me.
If you don't ask questions about that, what happens in Fight Night stays in Fight Night. Okay, fair enough. 1000 degrees Celsius air cooking temp. Oh, geez. Yeah, so you hit the perfect temperature real quick. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh god. I have 58 seconds to get to this dock. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, guys. Panic! Alright, we Gucci. Yay. Small step for Hilly Charles. Oop.
Time to go.
Over here. Okay.
Hold the line.
Wind strike.
Woo! I'm still ready for March to be over with right now. Oh, fair enough. Well, I mean, we still got some time until that happens.
This isn't good.
You'll be fine, Hu Tao. Don't panic.
Cross over.
Yeah. Instant kill. There's a lot going on in March because my sister, my dad, and my mom's birthdays are all in March. So there's a lot going on there. I'm the cool kid whose birthday is in February.
Allow me. Go.
Get back here. At this rate, I'll lose a foot or die by next week. I kind of feel like whatever you're doing, you need to slow down just a little bit. Oh my goodness. Dang, talk about a lot of birthdays. Hi, Rickies. Welcome to the stream. I know, it's crazy. I'm at the very beginning of February, and then it's literally my sister's birthday is the 11th, my dad's birthday is the 8th, my mom's birthday is the 27th, and my parents' anniversary is the 24th. It's like, why March? And why was I left out? I might die. See what happens. My aunts and my great aunts are all in March. Oh my gosh. A lot of birthday, like, I was gonna say birthday presents. I guess that kind of makes sense. A lot of birthdays going on in March. Holy. March is so popular. Doo-doo.
Let's roll.
Yeah.
Rest and reboot.
Me and my great aunt were born on the same day, and my aunt is literally the week before. Oh my goodness. It's raining! Oh, there's the...
What a bummer.
Wind strike.
Man, finding this guy's gonna be a pain because of the rain. I'm not trying to change your mind. I'm just saying whatever you're doing in March. Maybe slow down a little bit. Just chill out. No, I want it. There we go. Flame. Yay. God, look at all these quests I have to do. Oh, sweet Jesus, that's a lot of quests. Oh, I'm scared. I'm spooked. Okay, right, I literally just looked at those and was like, what am I doing? Word keys, no one is mad that the snow melts in March. Nobody. Not a soul. I literally just said that I'm excited for March to be over because it means we'll go into April and things will start to warm up. Oops, I didn't mean to call back Kaya. Get back over there. I am hay. Heat is the literal bait of my existence. And snow is mine. Snow and cold. I want heat. I want the beach. I want to go hang out and swim in the ocean. I want it all. I forgot to collect my commission rewards. Whoops. Hello, Catherine. Give me my commission rewards, please. Thank you so much. Alright. Before we do anything else, my shop, I need to buy this. Hold on a minute. Unless it's a jacuzzi or a hot shower, but that's a different story. That's fair. 1 second. Blocking screen because I'm gonna purchase Blessing of the Welcome Moon and I don't want any of y'all to see my information. I would rather lose another finger than never see snow again. Oof. Or you could just move. That's also an option. You know, to somewhere where it doesn't snow. That's a thing. Yay! Alright. And return to the game because I bought the thing. Yay, crystals! Give me my blessing. Thank you. I will admit, I do really like
is wonderful.
getting
Surely enough to
into
convince anyone
I
to
like
become
getting to a
wanderer.
cold bed when it's like nice and cold and then you just kind of get nice and cozy. It's delightful. Then it gets too hot and you have to be like, oh boy, here we go. I'm actually considering seeing if I can move to Canada just to enjoy the snow more. Oh. Not one of the many reasons I've heard people want to come to Canada, but an interesting take to be sure. Right, I was gonna go to my shop because my shop reset, which means these are here, which means I can buy them. I need to save. Holy, I don't have any Stardust anymore. Or maybe even further up north in New England. Oh, there you go. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could, like, if you really want to go to, I refuse to go to Canada. Oh, I love living in Canada. I was born and raised here. Canada's great. Sometimes. Sometimes it's not, but for the most part, we're all right. We're getting by. I was gonna say, if you want, and you really want to come to Canada for the snow, you're gonna want to move to the... Canada is not too cold. Where winters are, like, not great, but we have really, really nice summers. It's lovely. What you could do is you could move to the Yukon, the Northwest Territories, or Nunavut, because it's always cold there. Basically, we're right beside Alaska. Alaska is the hat of the Yukon. Right, I bought stuff, so let's do some wishes, because I'm really close to, pity on the permanent banner. Free healthcare is nice. Oh, we got a purple. That's nice. What is it? Oh, it's a Goro! That's cute! Aw. Alaska's the Canadian glove. Yes. Oh, I got a Goro. That's nice. Let's wish again. Oh, here we go! Oh! What is it? What is it? What is it? It's another Chi-Chi! Wow! Who could have guessed we would get Chi-Chi on the permanent banner? Wow! Nobody asked for this! I would have preferred a weapon if I'm being honest. Uh oh, stream is dying. Stream, no, don't do it. Hang on, stream. I'm American. Someone asking to call an ambulance is a threat. True. Move too far north and you will have days with no sun in the winter. Yes, this is also true. Yes. This is very true. Well, I've got 2 more wishes. Might as well use them. Alright, it's just a... And lastly... It's another... And now we slowly build up pity all over again. Hell yeah, brother. I like that idea. That sounds nice. Yeah, I think it's like... Yeah, it's in like the dead of winter. They get a point where it's just night for a really long time. Because of the way the sun rotates and does things. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Chi-Chi is now officially C4. We have a C4 Chi-Chi. Constellation level 4. Targets marked by the fortune preserving talisman have their attack decreased by 20%. Wow. Damn, I'm almost done Chi-Chi. Kuching's getting there and Mona's not so much, but damn Chi-Chi. My vision is currently minus 524 over 20 or so, so the sun blinding me is just stacking inconvenience on top of inconvenience. It's low-key kind of spooky. It will be bone-chilling cold for like weeks, months. Time becomes hard to tell, and season depression is at an all-time high. That's very true too. I feel like that would hit a lot of people. What's happening in character selection? Oh yeah, Goro, right. I got a constellation for Goro too. Where's my boy? There's my boy. Constellation 1 Goro! Yay! Constellation level 1. When characters other than Goro within the AoE of Goro's General War Banner or General's Glory deal geo damage to opponents, the cooldown of Goro's Inuzaka all-around defense is decreased by 2 seconds. That's actually kind of nuts. It's so spooky, in fact, that there was literally a comic book / movie made about it called 30 Days of Night, where every 30 days a bunch of vampires would attack an Alaskan town because for 30 days there was no sun. Fun fact. It's 70 out now, I'll stick to my place. Oh damn. That's like warm. It's cold here still. I have depression every day. My sense of time is completely out of whack and I love wearing layers, so that sounds perfect for me. It hit 49 today and I hated it. Man, it was starting to feel warm yesterday and I was getting so excited. I was like, oh, let's go. What is this? Oh, yeah, I was like, who did I just go to? Whose constellation is this? I'm confused. Alright, neato. We go here. Because I'm currently farming for artifacts for Ayato, so I'm just going for Heart of Depths and hoping that's what he needs, because if not, damn. We're also expecting snow tonight, which is hilarious to me. Oh my goodness. Hang on, let me check the weather myself. I want to know what the weather's like for us, because I don't pay that much attention. It's hit 115 here before wild weather. That's really hot. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Alright, hang on a second. What is this? Ooh, I was gonna say, speaking of, I just opened a thing and it said the spring forecast for Toronto shows the city could be in for some wild temperature swings. Oh no. That's never good. Because everyone else except me is like, yay, no more snow. And I'm just like, Mother Nature has a great sense of humor. Let's see, so tomorrow it's going to be a high of -9 and a low of -14, which I know for you American folks doesn't really mean much, but I work in Celsius and not in Fahrenheit. Then, oh my god, okay. How's this for a swing? Tomorrow it's supposed to be -9, low of -14, and by Sunday it's supposed to be +14. With a low of -2. How's that for a temperature swing? Freedom units. I only speak freedom units. Ah, the cringe. Celsius does make sense. I agree. I don't know if that's just because I'm biased and like grew up knowing Celsius. Well, see, I think that's where it gets interesting because growing up, everything was in Celsius as far as like the weather temperature went. But when it came to like pool temperature and like room temperature and stuff like that, it was always in Fahrenheit. So that always confused me a lot. I know -5 degrees Celsius is like 21 or 23 Fahrenheit. Oh, there you go. That works. Maybe. It does, but the reason why the imperial system exists is the most American story I've ever heard. True? Nah, heck all that. I'm gonna start working in kelvins, and then everyone will be confused. That'll be great. Yeah. Don't touch me. Ow, you got me. Alright, I misjudged. I misjudged. Ow, ow.
Hold the line.
As one with wind and cloud.
As one with wind and cloud. I don't know why I switched to Kokomi. She's not who I wanted. I was trying to go for this. I know Kelvins. Heck yeah, Kelvins. You know, with absolute zero and all that fun stuff. It's my favorite.
Let's roll.
Allow me.
Attaboy.
Get back here. Get back here. Okay, this is my favorite thing. Whenever I throw out the little bull, it like just walks towards it, like menacingly. And it's like, why are you just walking towards it? Like attack it or something. Literally one of the founding fathers said heck it because their reference units coming from France got poached by pirates. So they decided to make their own sense of measurement. Like, but why? That's all it does. Water freezes at 0 and boils at 100. Same with meters versus feet. Everything goes by tens, or it's 3 of these, then 16 of that, then another 1760 of those. It's 0.5 outside. Wait, hold on a minute. No kelvins. Kia. I'm frozen.
Rebuild.
But 2s. 2 makes sense too.
Wind strike.
Get very careful with how I handle this right now because I want to use Sutao's ult. But if I use Sutao's ult,
Adorn my
right now she will die. There we go. Woo! No, I love the English language. Oh, I know. English is so much fun, it makes total sense. Especially when you're trying to teach it to someone that doesn't speak the language. Hell yeah.
Let's roll.
For goodness sake. This is getting a little dangerous. Ito's gonna die at this rate. There we go. Alright, let's get my poor boys over here healed up a little bit. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. Yeah, is a sentence. Oh boy. That's just reading a lot. Ooh. Nice. I actually got really lucky the last time I was grinding for artifacts from this domain. I got like 2 artifacts that both had like crit damage and crit rate on them, and I was like, yes! Hopefully I'm not gonna go through all this and then find out that Ayato needs like something completely different and I'm just gonna sit there and cry. The Wikipedia link explaining it, it's so stupid. I'm ready for bed, but it's only 8:30. Oh my god.
Let's roll.
clicked the wrong button.
Clouds high. The birds come. Bam!
Ow. Woohoo. My brain's been on a rough day. Yeah, I would say so after what you said there. It is, yeah, almost 8:30,
Allow me.
and I'm vibing. That's okay. I took today off work because I wasn't feeling well, so I got to like sleep in a little bit and stuff, so that was nice. Now I'm vibing. I bought 2 more games a day after your last stream. What did you buy? What new games have joined? So yesterday. What new games did you add to your collection? I'm thinking about getting one more.
Let's roll!
Ow. Ow. Pokemon Shining Pearl and Metroid Exodus. Ooh!
Go.
Never heard her make that noise before.
This isn't good.
I've been digging the Dishonor series. I've heard Dishonor is really good.
As one with wind and cloud.
Higher, higher, hands on fire.
Wow, that did like nothing. What the heck?
Bam! Wind strike.
Pokemon Shining Pearl and Metroid Exodus. Oh, Shining Pearl was really fun. I like it. Ooh, I love Legends of Arceus. I literally played it all day today. Yeah. It has bad graphics, but in a good way. Oh, that's not. I don't think that's ever really a bad thing, though. Like, there's a lot of emphasis on games nowadays having good graphics, but like, I am a firm believer that good graphics don't necessarily make a game. You could have a really, really good game with like not the best graphics, but as long as you're having fun, it's all good. I also put my $5 down to reserve a Steam Deck. Oh, damn! I have a friend who really, 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 really wants a Steam Deck. Like, really badly.
This isn't good.
You'll be fine, Hutao.
Attaboy!
Rest. Rebuild.
Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, we're fine.
Wind strike.
It's like, if Hutao gets hit by this, she's dead. Like, that's just the end of it. She's dead. That's not who I wanted, game.
Cross over. Go.
Adorn my night.
And I got myself a new phone case. Dang! You were just like the epitome of treat yourself today. I respect it.
Let's roll.
Quit it.
Wind strike.
Yeah, quit it.
Is it?
Oh. Damn, that timing though. That was a little, oh. Ooh. Spook. Alright.
Time to go.
My trip to Hawaii was extremely rough. In the first one, you play as Corvo and you have to save your daughter. The second one is based 15 years later. You can play as Corvo or the daughter. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like it when they do stuff like that. So I'll play the second twice to see both sides. Ooh.
Allow me.
Kind of like Resident Evil 2, when you play as Leon and then play as Claire. Or vice versa, so you see both sides of the story. Okay, there we go. Quick question, but what is Danganronpa about? I love Danganronpa. So, Danganronpa is it a scenic game at all? So Danganronpa plays very similarly to like a visual novel, where basically pretty much all, like, there's no like real animations or anything like that. It's all based on just pictures and characters interacting. RE2 is the best and only RE. Strong disagree, RE4 is the best RE, but like RE2 was also good. I also really like Resident Evil 7 and 8. But yeah, Danganronpa, like, it doesn't really have animations per se, but it's just got characters and you basically go from screen to screen, kind of like a visual novel, solving mystery. I don't know if you know anything about the story, but the story is basically you are part of a group of students that are from shut up. You're part of a group of students that have been brought together into this school, only to find out that okay, fair enough. But the new ones drift too far from the classics. See, I disagree though. I feel like the new ones move back to the classics.
2 clients, 3 clients.
Like, Resident Evil 7 felt more like a Resident Evil game than 5 and 6 did, and I was very happy about that, personally. Because it was nice going back to what the classics felt like. And I just love Resident Evil 4. My favorite Resident Evil game.
Silly churl bit.
Anyway, so the story of Danganronpa is you play basically as the main character. His name is Makoto, and you are part of a group of students who get put in a school together, only to find out that you're trapped in this school, and you are told by an evil bear named Monokuma that you must kill each other. And the goal is to be the last student standing, either by killing someone and getting away with it, or surviving, basically. If someone gets murdered, you hold trials to try... Yeah, the white and black bear, exactly. If someone is murdered, you hold a trial to try and figure out who it is. If the person who did the murder gets away with it, they walk free and everyone else dies. If the person who did it gets found out, they face a punishment for murdering somebody. And so basically the game is you interacting with the characters, learning about them, going through this, having a murder happen, and then trying to solve who did it. At the same time, you're also trying to figure out why you and these other students have all been trapped in the school, what's going on outside the school, and all that kind of stuff. The characters are really interesting. Danganronpa has some of the most interesting character designs I've ever seen in a game before. And it's very well done. I really enjoy it. I've played the first one all the way through the end. I've played the second one up until basically the last trial, I think. And then I played the third one with friends on another stream, and we played the whole thing.
When the sun's out, bathe in
Shush! You talk too much, Hutao! Jesus, alright. I really like it. I think it's really well done. It's really fun. There's like anime based on it too, so you can watch the anime. The anime is based on the game, not vice versa, not the other way around. And it's good, and you get to like see the characters, and the cool thing about each of the characters is they're what's called an ultimate student. So they are basically the best of the best in their specific field, depending on what that field is. So like one girl in it is the ultimate writer. Who else is in? Who's in the first one? I'm trying to remember who's in the first one. One girl is the ultimate gambler, one girl is the ultimate writer, one guy is the ultimate God. I'm trying to remember who the characters are between each game. Maybe not my kind of game then. Unfortunately, I'm not that great at guessing who killed who. It can be, which is weird because I'm really good at doing that in person, but with computer games, I'm terrible at it. It's kind of cool because like the game, you can set the difficulty to make it so if you more so interested in the story and not so much having to like think a lot about who did what, you can just play it on easy mode, which is fine. You do investigations to collect clues to help you figure out who did it. And then basically if you have difficulty figuring it out during the trial, it kind of helps you like drop hints and it lets you continue from where you left off and stuff like that. Okay, bye, Bigfoot is real. See you. I can't talk. Have a good night. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of fun. It's fun too because in some trials it's like super obvious who did it, and then in others it's really not. Have a good night. Bye bye. I don't know. I just really enjoy it. The first one is really good. Even though I haven't technically finished it yet, the second one I believe I consider my favorite. And the third one is good, but the ending of the third one really puts it's a very it caused a massive split in the community, let's just put it that way. The ending is one of those things where you either love it or you hate it, which is interesting. Yeah, it was a lot of fans were not really big into the situation of the third game's ending, especially because the third game was the last one, so a lot of people weren't too pleased about that. Wait. But I don't know, I really like them. What me and my friends did, which was fun, is when we played through the first one, the second one, and the third one, we would voice the characters. So that was something we did to make it a little more entertaining. So we each like assigned ourselves our characters and we would go through and we would play them. So that was really fun. Wait, so the main character spends 3 games trying to get out of a school. No, see, that's the cool thing. Is each game has a different main character. And each game ends with basically you figuring, for the most part, each game ends with you figuring stuff out on where you are and what's going on, which is why the next games start with a new main character. So the first game you play as the main character Makoto, and the second game you play as the main character Hinata, and then ow. Okay, I've been trying to switch off of Hutao and it won't let me. And then the third game you play as Shuichi, I think was his name.
Allow me.
And each game introduces a new set of characters as well. So you never really play as the same characters. Ow, stop.
Time to go.
Attaboy!
Rest and reboot.
Yeah, so it's kind of fun, especially because you play it out kind of like a mystery. It's fun when like sounds terrible. It makes it interesting when someone does get killed and you have to figure out who did it. Because you collect the clues and then you sit there and try and be like, ooh, who do I think did it? Like, who makes the most sense? Like, based on all of this information I found, like, who could have done it? And sometimes it's like super obvious and other times you just kind of sit there like, I don't know. It was somebody.
Wind strike.
Oh, I was gonna say you're gonna die.
Let you down.
One moment, please. There we go. Ow.
Let's roll.
Hold the line.
Attaboy.
But yeah, I highly recommend if, like, I will say, like, they are some of the more, like, over-the-top anime games that I've ever played, so, like, if you're prepared for that, you'll be fine.
This isn't good.
Wind strike.
Plus, the characters all look really cool. It's one of my favorite things about Danganronpa is the character designs. Some of them look pretty normal, and then others you're just like, whoa. Whoa. No, I wanted to look at the cup. Animo damage bonus. No.
No.
Yes. Yeah. Alright, let's get out of here real quick. Okay.
Rest and revamp.
Sure everyone's all healed up, nice and good. Alright. Now then. Whole reason we're here in the first place. Let's go deal with this situation. I kind of forgot what was going on the last time we talked to Raiden Shogun, but that's okay. We'll figure it out when we get there. Alright, we're over here somewhere. Someone's doing something yes, yes. All I really remember. Alright, what am I doing? Look for the marks left behind. Okay. Ah! 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 Alright, camera angle. That was a little rude. I like... Do I have to like look at it? I'm so confused. Do I like take a picture of it? Supposed to find other marks? Oh, hello. Yes, I am. Okay, this game is am I supposed to follow the marks? I'm just honestly looking for games that make good use of the screen that I spend an extra 150 bucks for. I want to say if... Okay. So if we're looking at it going this way, I guess. I am. I'm so confused, dude. Look, more marks. Wow. There they are. I don't know what's going on.
We are lucky. The damage is not too serious. The Yashiro Commission will be able to nurse the root system back to health.
Hooray! I would say for Danganronpa, I don't really know if it'll be using to it'll be. What am I trying to say here? Not a lot happens on the screen during Danganronpa. The only time you really get like an animation or anything happen is during like important cutscenes and punishments and stuff. But on that though, like for the most part, it's just like characters standing on a screen while text goes across the bottom.
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's glowing? Huh?
Whoa, what was that?
What's this?
What just happened? Is someone injured?
Could they be
No, this is true.
Why would they appear here?
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
Okay.
I can't go on like this. Not when the other troops are counting on me.
What happened here? Could you tell us?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Our best.
Run quick while you still can. The monsters will be back. And once you're in their sights, I'm telling you there's no escaping them.
Monsters.
We will defend Inazuma until our dying breath.
I really wish they put Genshin on the Switch publicly rather than just in Japan. Yeah, I know a lot of people have been like asking for it to be put on the Switch, but I think like MiHoYo keeps giving really dumb reasons why they can't, and you're just like, None. Why? What exactly happened?
You don't know? Inazuma is engulfed in darkness. Beasts and horrifying monsters are everywhere. They're merciless, ferocious, and they will devour everything in their path. Every last trace of humanity's existence, I tell you. They'll devour it all.
Sheesh.
Look, none of that seems to be going on around here.
Not right now, but they'll be back. Look, get out of here. Now, there's no time left.
Okay, I'm
The Almighty
sorry.
Shogun is gone. So is Kitsune Saigu. There is no one left to rely on but ourselves.
Ooh, that's rough.
I don't know how long we can hold out for. But if we abandon our hope, then we've got nothing left at all.
Don't worry, I'm right here.
It's the Shogun?
So, dude.
You're back. Please, we beg you. You have to help us. You have to save Inazuma. Only the glow of your supreme lightning can dispel this terrible darkness. Please, or the whole of Inazuma will be reduced to a hunting ground for the beasts.
Calm down. The war you speak of is over.
Over? But what do you mean? Shogun?
Look around you. The grass grows green and lush, and a soft breeze blows. This is Inazuma at peace, as you will no doubt remember. There are
boy.
no monsters, nor is there anything else here that could threaten your life.
What? But how? Just moments ago, they were everywhere. I saw them tear my comrade to shreds with my own eyes.
Jesus.
Hey, calm down. Everything's fine now.
I think I understand. Almighty Shogun, you saved Inazuma. Yes, we were right to place our trust in the Almighty Shogun. As long as the Shogun is with us, Inazuma will
Are we
last
just
for
like not gonna tell
eternity.
this guy that he's dead and just let him chill?
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, thank you.
Hey,
What's wrong with him?
he's going to heaven. It looked very pretty. Plus, it's already on phone, so it only makes sense, right? See, that's my thing too. It's on mobile. Like, how can we not get it on Switch? I demand it. Is he disappearing?
He's gone.
Moved on to the next life.
I can't even begin to understand what that was all about. But somehow, Paimon feels all sad and hopeless.
If I am
Did
not
you hear that
mistaken,
voice crack?
What we just saw was a samurai's memory that was buried in the land. The sacred sakura can absorb and purify the filth in the ley lines. After the Rift Hounds attacked, some of this filth leaked out through the cracks in the trunk and formed a physical entity. An entity formed with strong filth would be highly aggressive. But when purified, it presents in the form of a memory. Purified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed by the ley lines shortly afterwards. In other words, it cannot exist for too long.
The same thing happened to Dusky Ming.
So the memories of the ones that died are all appearing at this moment?
Yes. That soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. What he was describing just now was precisely the disaster that happened in Inazuma 500 years ago.
Oh yeah, that's right. They were talking about the disaster in Inazuma, and we realized that it seemed to happen at the same time as the fall of Conria. I remember now. Mentioned that the shogun was absent. Mentioned that the shogun was absent.
Yes. Inazuma was facing many great crises at that time. Some were local in origin, while others came from the now fallen kingdom of Conria.
Yeah!
The disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern. I felt that I had to step in before it was too late, otherwise it would spread to all of Tevat. But my friend, Kitsune Saiku, reassured me that I had nothing to worry about. She would shoulder the responsibility of protecting Inazuma and mobilize all forces at her disposal to combat the threat. I could tell that, although neither of us acknowledged it, we both knew that the road ahead would likely end in tragedy.
So, Inazuma was attacked at the same time as when the disaster happened in Conria?
Indeed. Countless monsters suddenly appeared throughout all of Inazuma. In the end, Kitsune Saigu sacrificed her life to protect the people. I never had the chance to see her one last time. But I would like to believe that she kept her promise to me until the very last.
Oh.
But even then, Inazuma was left more devastated than we could have ever imagined. Those terrible tragedies left great wounds that are still felt to this day, both on the land itself and in my heart.
Hey,
Is this the loss that Yaemiko mentioned?
Yes. For the longest time, I couldn't bring myself to face the pain of that loss. All my martial might was in vain. Though I could conquer Tatarigami and vanquish monsters, I was helpless against the ravages of time, powerless to keep the ones I cherished alive. But after my clash with human ambition, I thought long and hard. Now I realize I cannot fixate on the past forever.
Exactly. So you're no longer stuck in the past?
When I traveled around Inazuma with you, I caught a glimpse of how the nation has progressed over the centuries. A glimpse of human potential. Everything far exceeded my expectations. Moving forward inevitably invites further loss, but also new encounters. Just think of that soldier. Despite all the losses he had experienced, he still chose to keep fighting for the sake of moving forward.
Yeah.
All those who sacrificed themselves back then gave their lives fighting for a future. But perhaps the future they were hoping for is not the eternity that I once strove for.
That's what being is about.
As Inazuma's god, it is high time I honored their wishes.
Yeah.
Warriors of the past, who spilled your blood on this land, your noble souls now rest in this earth. I will never forget you, and all that you did.
I thought
for
she was gonna say I
Inazuma.
will never forgive you, and I was about to be like,
taking all
whoa,
this pretty, huh?
that took a turn I wasn't expecting. Ellipses.
Come on. Let's keep investigating the damage to the sacred Sakura.
Okie dokie.
There are a load of rift hounds here too.
Jesus Christ, that scared me, dude.
Leave
What the
them to
heck?
me. Torn to oblivion.
Oh, they're dead. All right.
Shine down!
Yeah.
Now you shall perish! Ha!
Okay.
Huh? Something seems wrong with A.
Feeling okay?
Why would you ask that?
I'm just concerned, you know?
Well,
Worried about your
usually
well-being.
you'd pull out your sword and swish! Vaporize them all in one go! No?
You are unduly concerned. I'm simply conserving my energy. Although I have some understanding of the situation already, it could take an unexpected turn at any time.
That's fair.
I must be prepared for anything. If there are more formidable monsters lying in wait in this area, I must make sure I have the strength to face them.
Ah, makes sense! Spoken like a seasoned shogun.
Shugin.
The roots seem pretty badly damaged this time. We definitely need to tell the Yashiro Commission about this. Hey, the same light is leaking out again.
Is it the same situation as before? That's an old, blinded old man.
Furuyama? Is that you?
Man, why do I feel like we're gonna go on like a little adventure here
Almighty
with
Shogun,
Shogun and
what
see
brings
all
you
of her
back so
memories and
soon?
she's just gonna get really
I thought you were
upset.
off fighting a battle in a distant land.
Fighting a battle in a distant land? Sounds like this guy's talking about 500 years ago, too.
Allow me to introduce Furuyama. He is a tea master and a member of my retinue. Though blind, Furuyama is unparalleled in his ability to appraise tea. He brews some of the very finest tea in all of Inazuma.
Your Excellency, you shower me with praise undeserved. I have simply had the good fortune to be in Your Excellency's presence long enough to become acquainted with all the skills that are required of me. It sounds
Humble.
like the almighty Shogun has brought a guest.
So, dude.
I'm afraid I'm unable to serve you any respectable refreshments on account of the current situation. But please, sit and rest. After all, it's quite a mess out there.
What should we do?
Let's go along with what he says.
Oh, yeah. Sheesh. There's monsters everywhere. It's
Sheesh!
pitch black and loads of people have been injured.
Why would you bring that up,
see.
Paimon?
So, they have fought their way this far already. Most of the residents in this neighborhood have already escaped. They wanted to take me with them, but it seemed rather pointless to me. So, I decided to stay.
Nice.
And now the almighty Shogun is here, I have even less reason to run away. Imagine if this was something that even the almighty Shogun was powerless to resolve. Where could I possibly run to then?
How come you're not panicking?
People flee out of a desire to live on, and the desire to live on stems from a feeling of having unfinished business in life.
It's fair.
But me, I have no such thoughts, and I have no regrets. The almighty Shogun often speaks to me about her dreams over tea. Just listening to her stories, I've been blind for many years, but her vivid descriptions took me on a splendid journey to all the most beautiful places in Inazuma. Over time, I've come to understand her mindset. Quite the romantic at heart, a true dreamer.
Aww.
One thing she always says is, good things don't last forever. Everything changes, fades, disappears completely over the passage of time. And so, people must make the most of the life they have, seize the chance to enjoy it while it lasts, and have no regrets in the end.
And then she went, I was gonna say, then she went all eternity and it's like, uh-oh, here we go. That doesn't sound like A at all.
So you see, as bleak as things may be now, I have experienced countless wonderful things in life, and have no reason not to be satisfied.
Perhaps you are right.
It won't be long now before I have to say goodbye to the almighty Shogun for the last time. Ah, what a pity. I'll never get to see what Inazuma looks like after the almighty Shogun rebuilds it anew.
Oh, honey, you wouldn't want to see it. She didn't
But
do a
I
good
suppose
job.
it doesn't matter. Everyone says that Inazuma has turned dark now. But to me, it went dark a long time ago.
On account of the
Once
blindness.
this catastrophe is over, life is sure to spring forth anew. But even if I survived until then, I'd probably be a hopelessly befuddled old so-and-so by then. So, never mind, eh? Oh, goodness me. Speaking of befuddled, look at me rambling away to my heart's content and forgetting to serve the tea.
Oh, serve
The
that
almighty
tea,
Shogun
sis.
comes to
Let's
visit,
go.
And I don't have the tea ready. A truly egregious loss of decorum. One moment, I'll just... Where in the world is the tea set? I hope the others didn't smash it to smithereens in their hasty departure.
Can't see a tea set anywhere around here.
Really? But it's always been right by my side. Goodness gracious, what a fool I'm making of myself.
You know where to find a tea set.
I couldn't possibly have my guests fetch it themselves. That would be most discourteous indeed.
Don't worry about it. Take a rest. We'll be back right away.
Almighty Shogun, you're not going too, are you? No, no, no. Your humble servant implores you, not with the war raging outside.
This place is complicated. It's quite unlike the tea house in your memories. Leave it to us.
But... well, okay. I never thought I'd see the day that I need the almighty Shogun to personally collect my tea set for me. I can't decide whether it's
I
a
wonder
final
if
regret
during the course
or
of
a
the way
final
Genshin
stroke of
plays
good
out,
fortune.
if there's going to be a moment where we travel like back in time to Conria, like right before it
Go
falls,
to find a tea set.
and we get to see like...
Having a
Sorry, I interrupted time on, my bad. But yeah, I wonder if, excuse me. There's gonna be a point in the story
I'm
where
also
we,
feeling very nostalgic for his tea.
why don't we
okay,
go to the
everyone's talking
Kamisato
still.
estate?
Yeah.
There'll definitely be a tea set we can borrow there.
Yeah, they love us there. But yeah, and we get to go to Conria right before it falls and see everything take place, and then we come back with like a better understanding of what happened and all that good stuff.
It's the Traveler. And the almighty Shogun.
So, dude.
How might I be of assistance, Your Excellency?
I wish to borrow a tea set from the Yashiro Commission.
Oh, sure. I'll fetch that for you right away. Please step into the courtyard and have a rest, almighty Shogun. Oh, and I'll inform my lord about your visit immediately. Ah, and the tea set. I'll bring that here as soon as it's ready.
God, I wish
Be at
Ayato
ease.
was in this game
I'm
already.
Not here to see
Oh, I
Commissioner
want him.
Kamisato. Actually, I'd prefer to spend this time chatting with the Traveler. Please, fetch the tea set at your convenience.
No. I am your humble servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it right away.
All right, jeez.
It's not often we have the chance to chat. I'm sure you must have a lot of questions.
I really want Ayaka to walk out and be like, wait a minute. Why are you here with the Shogun? Was it really you that the tea... Was it really you that the tea master used to serve?
Right.
His name was
wanted to ask
Furuyama,
that
first
too.
of all.
The almighty Shogun that he described didn't sound anything like you at all.
I seldom had the time to drink tea. Any free time I had was spent practicing martial arts. So, in the vast majority of cases, the one he made tea for was the former Electro Archon, who was also my sister, Raiden Makoto. He may well have had an inkling about there being two Raiden Shoguns, but he always acted as if he was completely unaware of it. The philosophy of life that he shared with us just now, that was Makoto's view on reality. She always saw things that way.
You and Makoto different views, huh?
Indeed, we did. It was the biggest difference between us. In her eyes, the most precious things in this world were dreams. The yearning for a better future held by living beings.
Dreams. Or in other words, ambitions.
They are similar, but not identical. When you came charging into the plane of Euthymia, I saw human aspirations light up the sky far above in the form of countless stars. This somewhat shook me. Now,
She was shooketh.
it seems like she was right, while I took the wayward path.
Wow. There sure was a lot going on beneath the surface.
Makoto saw a bigger picture than I did. In her view, a dream is more imaginary, more abstract than an ambition. An ambition is a yearning for something material, or a concrete outcome. It is finite in nature, and will be replaced by a new ambition in due course. Makoto was more concerned with the force that drives humans to constantly generate new ambitions in the first place. It is something innate, rooted in instinct. In other words, it is something eternal.
That's,
Huh.
quite a lot
That's
to
an
take
interesting way
in.
to look at
To
it.
put it simply, Makoto wasn't concerned about outcomes. I didn't understand at the time. How can we say that we are maintaining eternity when things are constantly moving forward and evolving? I suppose what it comes down to is the definition of eternity she set out with.
It seems more in line with how humans view the world.
Yes, it does. I always thought that she must have grasped some elusive, arcane wisdom to arrive at the conclusions she did. But in the last analysis, Makoto's philosophy was, on the surface at least, an elegantly simple one. Notwithstanding that it was also the more prudent choice, based on a more mature, far-sighted outlook.
Do you feel you're starting to understand her better now?
You have already witnessed my previous views on eternity.
Yeah, not a fan.
But now, I no longer cling to what was lost. I suppose that means our differences have been reconciled.
Aw,
Almighty
yay.
Shogun, I found a tea set. This one in particular should be fit for your excellency's use.
It's quite beautiful. Thank you.
You are too kind. A humble servant such as I does not deserve the gratitude of the Almighty Shogun.
It's all good, sir. She's actually pretty chill.
She's pretty chill.
Let us return. We ought not keep Furuyama waiting too long.
All this super deep talk about philosophies and dreams and ambitions, and this dude being like, oh, I am but a humble servant. Just, you know, acting as I should towards the almighty Shogun, and then there's flippin' Paimon just like, she's pretty chill. Oh my gosh. Speaking of Tea Master, I need to go do my Serenity Pot. Oh. Ah. Just a little.
Hey, where'd he go? He wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set himself, would he?
She mentioned that they don't last very long. Maybe he just disappeared again. Wouldn't put it past him.
Or perhaps the ley lines did not have the power to sustain him for very long. As was the case with the memory we saw earlier.
So we won't get to drink his tea?
How the heck was he gonna make his tea anyways?
Even have a chance to say goodbye.
The
Oh,
information
Paimon.
held in the ley lines is complex and disorderly. The fact that we were able to meet him to begin with was a miracle of fate.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make our own tea.
Well, this chance won't come often, and we do have a tea set. Perhaps I should try my hand at making us a pot of tea. I've watched Furuyama brew tea on many occasions. I doubt I should have any major problems doing it myself.
Yes, you will. I know your story. You're bad at cooking. I
The
don't
tea
think
is
this is
ready.
gonna go well.
Please give it a try.
I'm scared. I'm nervous.
So many thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it. I'm not sure how to explain it.
You don't need to. I understand.
You're right. But the things we've seen today have brought back many memories for me. I've been reminded of many people, too. Kitsune Saigu, Makoto, and all the other friends who I watched pass even further back. Back at the Yashiro Commission, I kept the conversation reasonably lighthearted. But now, I'd like to broach a heavier topic, if I may.
She just immediately
The
jumps into
events
talking about
of
death, and we're
500
like,
years ago not only robbed me of my friend, Kitsune Saigu, they also took Makoto away from me, for good.
She died in that disaster too?
God damn, this disaster though.
She went to Conria alone, without telling me.
Oof.
Unlike me, Makoto was no martial artist. Whenever similar crises had arisen in the past, I was always the one to face them in her stead. But this time, the circumstances were so grave that Makoto had no choice but to leave me behind. Or perhaps it was more that she went ahead of me, put herself in front of me, so that I would remain hidden. In any case, by the time I realized what was happening...
Makoto had already...
Yes. It was too late. I arrived only in time to hear her dying breath. She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point, so all I could do was enter into her mind. As far as you're concerned, it would be somewhere similar to the plane of Euthymia. It was there that we bid each other a final farewell. I cried bitterly. Even in those final moments, I couldn't understand her actions. Why did she go to Conria first, and not I? Why did she keep me in the dark about it? Was it to shield me? It was there and then that I resolved to pursue eternity. As a testament to that decision, I saved her realm of consciousness just before it collapsed completely, and brought it back to Inazuma.
That's quite a story.
When I returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree had appeared on Mount Yogo. The tree that you know as the sacred sakura.
The sacred sakura has always been there, hasn't it?
That's exactly what everyone back then told me as well. That it had existed since time immemorial. They were so matter-of-fact about it, and couldn't at all understand what I was so surprised about. No one questioned it, and yet its presence contrasted so starkly with the area as I remembered it. It seemed as if I was the only one to have noticed it appear suddenly out of thin air.
Oof, that would be
In the end,
uncomfortable.
I simply had to accept that it was a miraculous effect of Makoto's consciousness. With the help of the sacred sakura's power, I was finally able to overcome the monsters and quell the disaster in Inazuma.
This is all really hard to understand. Kinda beyond Paimon's level.
Paimon. Simply put, Makoto's power somehow made that tree...
Yes. She had such a great love for this land, and for its people. In this respect, I still do not compare to her. I once told myself that I would never speak of these events again. Facing the fact that she is gone is unbearably painful. But even the tea that is most bitter to the tongue, once swallowed, leaves some sweetness in the throat. And it's time I came to terms with it all.
Dude, if that was me, I'd be standing there after she told this whole story and I would just like open my arms like, do you need a hug? Like, I'll give you a hug. We can hug it out. Like, we could just have a little hug. It's okay. This one. I know the pain of separation too.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you experienced that battle in person...
Yeah, like sometimes you just need a hug and it's just, yeah, exactly. It's like, it's not so much a hug to be like, everything will be, like, you'll be better from here on out, like, nothing else will ever matter again, you'll be fine. It's more of a just like, I'm here for you. And I understand you. And like, we'll be okay. Have you seen my brother before?
Brother? I had heard that you were looking for your family.
Yeah, speaking
You
of,
mean to
when do
say
we get the
that
next,
he was
like,
somehow involved in the
story where her
Conway
brother
disaster?
shows up?
Based on what we've learned so far, it seems so, yeah.
I'm sorry. I wasn't there for the whole thing. By the time I arrived, the worst of the fighting was already
Are you also
over.
not shocked that I'm
And
from Conria?
Also, my mind was consumed entirely with the plight of Inazuma and the fate of those closest to me. So, I am afraid I can't help you.
Man, I want the next part where our brother shows up
well,
again.
That's a shame. But it can't be helped, I guess. Boy, both of you have experienced great tragedy.
With this last cup of tea, let us honor the Tea Master's memory. Thank you, Destiny, for giving us the chance to meet again.
A random girl named Destiny just kind of pokes her head out like, you're welcome.
Let's keep following the traces.
Very well. Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last.
Nice. So does that mean we're almost done this quest? Perhaps. Where am I going? What am I doing? Following stuff. Somewhere. Oh, oh boy. Yellow. Do I go up? Do I go down? I'm not sure.
Follow the wind.
Oh yeah, we do go down. Down here. Okay. I see them. They're over there. You!
Once again, please leave them to me.
Hey! Are you sure you're alright? You're scaring us.
Fear not. Fighting is what I do best.
Oh, these are the Rift Hounds. They're pretty cool.
Illusion shattered! Shine down!
Oh, what the?
you alright?
That's new.
I'm fine.
A? What's going on, A? You're not fine.
Inazuma shines eternal!
You, baby girl, are most
Shine
definitely
down.
not fine. Rift Hounds don't do this. Oh, goodness.
There is no escape!
I'm gonna die, dude.
Torn to oblivion.
Okay, good. I was gonna be like, bro, I'm gonna die in a second.
Hey, maybe you should leave this one to us.
You don't look too good. Honey, you're gonna die. Stop.
My apologies.
You're
Don't
fine.
worry about it. Just take a breather and get your strength back. We'll deal with the monsters.
Yeah. We're amazing at this.
Look, that's the same light again.
Time for another trip down memory lane. Hey, soldiers.
Where am I?
Fujiki. That's a cool name. When a girl says it's fine, it's almost never fine. True.
Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too.
So, dude.
Are you injured, Your Excellency?
Yes?
I'm quite all right. Just feeling a little stiff.
We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Come on, men. They're coming back for more. Let's get them.
Miki Fukami.
Don't! It's too dangerous.
Danger is our duty, ma'am. If we were the kinds to shy away from danger,
Danger
we
is
never
my
would have
middle
taken up arms
name.
To begin with.
No need to worry, Almighty Shogun. When the situation looks bleak, we will draw on the power granted to us by the gods.
Is that a vision?
It is a vision.
It
He's
certainly is.
it's
I know
Electro.
the gods are omnipotent, and their willingness to grant their power to humans.
Oh,
means they
okay,
have high
Rainbow Dash.
expectations for us.
Yes, exactly.
The Almighty Shogun is in trouble. Now of all
Rainbow
time is the
Danger
moment for us to
Dash.
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
An unwavering commitment to resistance.
Nobody knew where your excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now we've found you. You're right here with us. Just the sight of you appearing before us once more has reignited the hope in our hearts.
Aww.
This hope is the light that will guide us out from the darkness.
Everyone, on me!
We'll help too!
Yeah. We're
Huh?
basically Electro. It's fine.
Affirmative, but watch your backs.
I almost forgot that you'd know that reference. Of course. I've seen My Little Pony. I've seen everything
Almighty Shogun!
Oh, I'm just kind of stuck here, huh? I've seen everything except for the last season because it's not on Netflix yet.
Allow me.
As one with wind and cloud.
I can't see.
Attaboy!
I can't see a goddamn thing.
Bam!
Wind strike.
Woo!
It seems like their attacks are finally over.
Hell yeah.
I've never fought so fiercely before.
Thank you all.
Are you okay? Maybe you should keep resting.
I'm fine. I feel much better already.
You
Sure?
fought phenomenally. It was truly awe-inspiring.
Oh my god, thanks.
The monsters will definitely come back. And when they do, it'll be more than a few Rift Hounds this time. Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma City, and regroup with the General's forces as soon as possible.
When everyone sees the Almighty Shogun safely returning, their spirits will be lifted.
Well, what are you guys gonna do?
We will stay here and guard against the monsters' advance. We cannot afford to let them get any further. We are brothers in arms. As long as we stick together, we can face any number of monsters that come our way.
Yeah. Except they didn't. That's fine. Great, thanks. I appreciate it. You know how I'm constantly frustrated with my dad, right? Yes. Yes, I do. We have no business disrupting the reality they are experiencing.
Just leave it to us. Fighting is what we do best.
Get it, bro.
But the almighty Shogun is the only one of us with the power to change the present state of affairs. Only Her Excellency can turn back the tide of despair and lead us onward into the future. No matter what kind of threat faces Inazuma,
No pressure or
we
anything.
will always place our faith in the almighty Shogun.
Oh. Thank you all very much. I promise you that I will create a bright future for Inazuma. I should not have left it this late to make this promise. But from this moment forth, know that I shall be true to my word.
Aww.
Don't worry, Your Excellency. We will never doubt your word as long as we live. With you leading us, we will claim back everything that Inazuma has lost.
Glory to the Shogun! Glory to the Shogun!
They were gone.
They're gone.
Was that a promise to them or a promise to yourself?
It was both. The people's sacrifice has always caused me immense pain. But in dwelling on the tragedy, I overlooked their splendor. The grief blinded me to how brightly they shone in their final moments. The result being that in the centuries since their sacrifice, I have dishonored their will. You could take the view that whatever I say to them is meaningless, because they are but disembodied memories held in the ley lines.
Well, when he was younger, he was a pretty big audiophile. He tricked his car that he bought with some really nice stereos and stuff from that time. And while I think it's pretty cool that he did so, I feel like he's expecting me to be the same with my new car that I bought last year. I mean, I could kind of understand that. He could be like, yo, like, you get sweet speakers and blah, blah, blah. But, like, the fact of the matter is it's your car. You bought it. So if it's not something you want to do with it, then that's your choice. He can offer his opinion, but you do not have to take it. And there's nothing really he can do about it because, again, it's your car.
But even so, they are due a resolution. I owe it to them, and to all the people who have placed their faith in me to date.
And while technically I guess he's not wrong, since I bought a radio for the new car so I can use Bluetooth, I don't think I'm doing nearly as much as he thought I'd do because he keeps going on about how much nicer my car would be with better audio stuff. Huh? I mean, I don't know. I've never been like huge into cars in general. My thing is, as long as my car can play what I need it to play and get me from point A to point B, that's all I need. I don't need it to be tricked out or decked out or anything like that. I'm fine as long as I can get to where I need to go. So that like side of things has always been weird to me.
Well, Paimon thinks that even if it's a few hundred years later, you're doing right by them now.
Like,
And
does my
that's
car
what
get me
counts.
from home to work and back again?
Thank you for your
Great, that's all I
comforting
need.
words. But this is my basic duty as Inazuma's Archon. And I have neglected it for far too long.
Yeah, girl.
I used to think
Time to
just
step
like
up
that
and be
samurai,
better.
that I was first and foremost a warrior. And my only duty was to face whatever challenge came my way. But what Inazuma needs more than a warrior is someone like Makoto. Even though I am utterly unlike Makoto, and can never become the person she was, I still need to do the things that she would have done.
I say this because my dad handed me a magazine from Crutchfield, which is a pretty good source for audio stuff. It was super random, but I just feel like I can't say anything to him because I don't want to disappoint him. I mean, I don't know. The situation is a little complicated, I'll admit that. My thing is, if your dad is going to be disappointed in you because you are choosing to treat the car that you bought with your own money the way that you want to treat it, that's not okay. And that is unwarranted disappointment. And I don't agree with that. I'm already super realistic with his projects. When it's something like this, I feel like I can just suck it up and keep deflecting it. I mean, I don't think he'll be disappointed in me, just disappointed in general. That's fair. I feel like there's a lot of pressure on us to like not disappoint our parents. But like, I think it's also okay to set boundaries. And I think it's okay to act on those boundaries, even if it may cause some form of disappointment. So like in this case, maybe your dad will be disappointed that he doesn't get to like trick out your car and make it all fancy with the audio and everything, but that's a him problem, is like the best way I can think to put it. Because he's the kind of dude that enjoys tinkering with his hands, and when Hikori! Hi, Hikori! Because he's the kind of dude that enjoys tinkering with his hands, and when he can do so with his sons, and he's extremely happy. But we're both not the kinds of people to enjoy tinkering, at least with woodworking and cars. I mean, see, I think that's where like the separation comes into it, though, is because maybe tinkering for that kind of thing is not something you're interested in. But there could be something else that you end up going to him being like, hey, could you help me with this one thing? And then he gets to, you're just joining now, loser. Damn, savage. And then you get to act on that, and then he gets to enjoy tinkering. But it shouldn't be constantly expected. I've been here from the start. Where Keys is the real MVP. But I think it's okay, again, to set that boundary and say, I don't want that. And he basically, like, it's one of those things that he may not be too pleased about it, but he has to respect it. And you shouldn't feel guilty for saying no. And he shouldn't make you feel guilty for saying no if it's not something you're interested in. That's how I feel anyways. I get that a lot because, like, it's me and my sister and I'm the oldest. And I do feel like for even now, I have this, like, I put this pressure on myself to be like what I think my parents want and expect me to be. And I'm so like freaked out about the idea of like disappointing them. But at the same time, or like saying no, but at the same time, one of the things I'm starting to learn and like put forth is my own personal boundaries and what I'm like okay with doing and what I'm not. And it's okay for me to tell them no. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my parents. My parents are amazing. They're two of the best human beings I've ever met in my entire life. Like, I've ever known in my entire life. But those pressures will always be there. You can't really escape it. But I've been learning to be better at saying no and not guilting myself for saying no. And just accepting that, yes, this might be upset. Like, it might cause them to be a little upset, but I know they'll get over it. And I'll know that I'll be happier by saying no or setting that boundary. And I think that's more important. That's fair. And since he's bought a fixer-upper, we both end up helping him with his projects to increase the value of his house, which is a whole other mindset I don't understand. But my way of tinkering is with PCs. I love putting them together. Same with the Wi-Fi in our house. I'm the main person who set everything up for this house. Nico with those wise words. I know he came in and it's just like, oh, we're having a serious moment right now. See, I think that's nice though. Like he has the things that he enjoys tinkering with, and you have the thing that you enjoy tinkering with, and you can oh my god, you can put those together. Hi Sora, thank you so much for the raid. Hi everybody. Sleepy Sora sleepover raid. Demonology, hi, welcome to the stream. Oh my god, this is so cute. Hi Sora, how are you? How was your raid, baby? Oh my gosh, hello. Welcome everyone. Yurka, thank you so much for following. Welcome, welcome. Sora! Hi! Hi, everyone. Welcome to the stream. My name is Nico. Lana Laws. Hello. Demonoid. I read that wrong the first time I saw it. Thank you so much for following. Lana Laws, thank you so much for following. Oh my god, guys! You're gonna make me like cry. This is so cute. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, everyone. My name is Nico. I'm a variety streamer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I swear I'm awake. Hi, how are you? I'm good. How are you? Welcome to the stream, everyone. Welcome. We're vibing right now, playing some Genshin. No, it's okay. It's still demonology. Someone just took my name. Oh, okay. I understand. I get you. I get you. I hate it when that happens. Oh my goodness. Sleepover. I call Nico Slap. Oh, Hikori. Classic Hikori. Oh my goodness. That's so funny. How is your stream, Sora? What were you playing? What were you doing? Were you getting the W's? You never sleep when Sora is here. Too much caffeine. Honestly, that's totally fair. Oh, goodness. Who did this? We will find your name. We're gonna go hunt down the person that took demonology. We're gonna take it back. We'll host a raiding party and just go find them and be like, you don't deserve it. Return it immediately. Hell nah, I was getting dunked on Apex, lol. Oh no! That's so unlucky. I'll bring the electronics. Ricky's gonna hook us up. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have such a good time. When your name gets taken. We'll take the name back and their shoes. Why are we stealing people's shoes? Why specifically the shoes? That's what I would like to know. So I got this sniper here. Oh my god. This is escalating very quickly. Sora seems like the type who would like break into someone's house and steal something to like inconvenience them, and he would go for like a shoe. Not both shoes, just one. Sora's secret foot fetish. He's shoeing everyone. I've got a Switch, and hopefully sometime during Q2 I'll have a Steam Deck too. Hell yeah. Because it's uncomfortable to be walking around barefoot. I can sell them on eBay. Just the I do love the idea of Sora sneaking into someone's house to steal one shoe just to minorly inconvenience them, but also create a lot of questions. Because like, why one? Why just one shoe? I got so pissed when Hikori was taken when I played Lost Ark. See, I heard a lot of people were running into that problem with Lost Ark is like because so many people are playing, like names got taken so quickly. Even because even my boyfriend, he was playing and he always names his characters Havoc or like some version of Havoc, but he couldn't find a version of Havoc that worked because they were all taken. Or even better, steal every other shoe. So one left and one right. That way they have to wear unmatching shoes. You have no choice. Everybody gets one. One shoe, that's all you get. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. I love that so much. Like, bro. Yeah, see, I haven't played Lost Ark yet, but I can't help but feel like if I was to go on and try and be like Nico or Nikoko or even NikokoTee, it would probably all be taken. One high heel and one flip-flop. If I want to inconvenience someone, I cut a tiny hole in their sock and it will expand every day. Slowly but surely, to the point where at first they don't notice it, but then they start to, then it just gets bigger and bigger. And then it's sort of like, damn, where did this hole come in my sock and why does this keep happening? That's the worst, you're deviant. Well, if you're like my dad, then they won't notice that at all. Oh my god, who are you, Sora? Sora is a monster, confirmed? I love the idea of... I always love those posts that are just like, if you were to break into someone's house but steal something that minorly inconveniences them, what do you steal? And some of the answers are so funny. Just have bare feet. Easy. Yep, I agree with this. If I had the ability to go barefoot everywhere, I would do it. I don't like wearing socks and I don't like wearing shoes. Hikori is built diff. True, true. My dad's got socks from forever ago and have holes all over the bottoms of them, and it's just so confusing to me. I don't know how people can do that. It's so uncomfortable. Nico, you built Div too. Because he wears fancy leather shoes to work every day. Ah. Yeah, it just seems really uncomfortable. I don't know. Anyway, back to the story. Humans are worthy of your trust.
Yes, they are. They are strong and resilient, and have much to be proud of.
They sure
As
do.
the Raiden Shogun they revere, I should not be the one to hold them back.
Well said. Sounds to Paimon like you figured things out.
I don't have a
Change
foot
will
fetish,
come
I
to
swear.
Inazuma,
That's
and
what
with
all the
it,
people with foot
new
fetishes say.
possibilities.
Smile.
This will take time, but eventually,
This reminds me,
the
before I
future
forget,
will bring healing to the
a
scars
little
of the
shout out
past.
for Sora over
matter how
here.
long
Or
it
not. My
takes,
bot's not
I
working.
am
Oh, nope, there it
committed to
goes. It just
bring
took a
this to
while.
fruition.
Oof, that spooked me for a second.
This is my promise.
Thank you so
Now
much,
that we've
Sora, for
dealt
the
with
raid
Rift
again. I
Hounds,
really appreciate
this
it.
matter is halfway resolved.
Everyone, please be sure to go check out
It
Sora.
does not appear that the threat will escalate
He's
for the time
amazing.
being.
And
I
he's
will leave
like
the
incredible at
Tenryou and
Apex.
Yashiro commissions to handle the follow-up work, such as investigating the origins of this incident and tending to the root system.
Alrighty then, let's move on.
I got you, bruh. Aw, thank you. I don't.
It looks calm on the outside, but Paimon bets her emotions must be all over the place right now, huh?
Right? Cracked. He is cracked.
Changed a lot since
He's
we
nuts.
last
I just
met
sit there watching him play Apex and I'm just like,
Huh?
bruh, how are you? How? Uh-oh. I can appreciate when feet look good, but I ain't getting the sussy feelings looking at him. Ah, fair. I'm as cracked as fresh iPhone. Oh, damn. Hey!
What's going on? Are
Panic!
you feeling unwell again?
My body,
Please, so very.
I can't move it.
Not at all. But I do get confused when I see Yai's open-toed shoes.
It looks
Uh-oh.
like the situation.
Oh no, I
is
broke my
more
model.
serious
I took a drink out of my water bottle and it was too much. 1 second, friends. I'll fix it. 1 moment, please. Nico will return in a minute. Oh, the rain stopped. That's great. I'm watching both Hero and Nico right now, so I've got Genshin voice lines playing over top Halo Gunfire. It's so weird. Also, feet nasty. I hate feet. We're fixing. I'm fixing. We're fine. Everything's fine. Well, I was gonna say never mind, I lied. Not everything's fine. 1 second. There we go. Now everything's fine. There we go. I fix. Jeez. All I wanted to do was take a drink out of my water bottle. And then I broke. Nico broke. Doesn't help that I had like 5 ingrown toenails when I was younger. Oh no. That is rough. Damn it. Still not positioned correctly. Curses and such. 1 moment, please. Alright, there we go. Sheesh. It shouldn't be this difficult, but here we are. It's a little bit of a brag, but I have been told by multiple people that I have very nice feet. So that's very kind of them. Thank you for that. Yai is my mom, wife, girlfriend, master friend, best friend, and my special someone. Aww. That's so cute. Do you need to take a rest?
No need. She is calling me. The time has come.
Honey?
Can you help me walk? I need to go to the cave below the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Girl, what is happening?
Why? What's in there?
Explain yourself. What is going on?
A battleground. One where I shall sever ties with the past and take the first steps into the future.
Bro, I'm scared. What is happening? I think I've been saving up the points to... Oh yeah, that's right! I always forget that that's one of my channel point rewards because no one's ever gotten it. It's so funny. What made it horrible is the fact that the first 4 doctor's visits were to a doctor that didn't cut the nail all the way back to the root. I'm trying to read. There we go. So imagine going through getting it removed 3 times only to have the pus and infections come back again because the nail grew back. Oh god! Oh god! None of that sounds fun at all. I love this quest. It's a very good quest. I have 4.6k. Just need a... Jesus, I thought I was gonna die there for a second. We're fine though. This is fine. Everything's fine. Let me land. Go to the cave. Okay. I can do that. Before though, I'm gonna quickly do the redeem. Alright. Let me hopefully not break again. Just need to watch more. I know, I need to stream more. My goodness. Please, water bottle, don't cause me to break everything again. And I can remember the whole process of what they did to remove it. Not fun. Oh god. But it should be worth it. No? I mean, I hope so. One would hope. One would hope for sure. Alright. Now to redeem word keys. Thank you so much. Ana. Yay! Thank you so much for the redeem word keys. I really appreciate it. Teehee. Back to the story. I mean, I swear, if Nico has been an actual cat this whole time and I get paws.
Finally here.
Imagine. Could you
The
imagine?
entrance should be nearby.
That I just sit here with that redeem to get like the foot pics, and I just turn around and send you a picture of like cat toe beans. Oh my god, that would be hilarious. And I'm a just inhale, boy. Massive needle going into my big toes knuckle to numb it, only to continue feeling the scissors. Ew, that's unfortunate. I go get food. Okay, go get food, Sora. Eating is important. I'll talk about it, troll. True. Whoa, that's cool. I feel, I don't know.
Where'd the Torii gate come from?
Are you alright?
It's getting worse again. But it's fine. I'm happy. I'm about to put an end to it all.
That I'm happy is not there, but we'll take it.
This is a place I once sealed off with my own hands. The entrance to Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness.
Oh shit. Sheesh.
It looks like she will no longer allow me to do with this body as I please.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
What are you talking about? And who is she? Makoto?
But even if it was that, I mean, what was I expecting? But hey, once I get enough. Okay, time for me to fix the Christmas tree topper angel my mom gave to me this year, hopefully.
Follow me.
Ooh, that sounds like fun. Yes, ma'am.
Where do we go?
Why does it feel like we didn't get a choice? She said follow me and it just kind of sucked us in. Well, here we go. Here we go. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
I'm dizzy. Where did we get sucked into this time? Whoa.
Why does it feel like that's the, why do I feel like that's the story of our lives as the traveler? Why did we where did I get sucked into this time? Wow, this is really pretty. It does look a lot like the plane of Euthymia.
Look over there.
She's a fiber optic girl too, so I've got to make sure I don't break anything. Oh boy.
We meet again, traveler.
Hello, Raiden
This
Shogun.
body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the guardian of the rules.
Boy.
Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
wait.
Oh,
Paimon knows
sheesh.
that voice. Is that the puppet?
You
Indeed.
have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity.
Ruh-roh.
You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. Thus, you believe your present self is correct, don't you? But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by irreversible erosion?
Okay, she's an Archon. She's not like the side of a cliff. Are you serious right now? I can put on my bucket list receive feet pic from a hacking cat that's outside. Ma! Ma, the cat's sending me feet pics! And find the light bulb that caught on fire many years ago. Another A fight? Finna square up. A gonna fight Raiden. Let's go.
I'm here to show you my answer.
Yeah,
We
A.
are both
Let's go.
warriors, and the dialogue we must now have shall be conducted by the blade alone.
Hell yeah.
Wait. The atmosphere in here just took a turn for the worse. Are you alright now?
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use of her body.
Ah,
As she indicates,
as one does.
once I started entertaining the idea of change, I became hostile in her eyes. But inside a realm of consciousness, I exist independently of her. She cannot affect me in this way.
Woo, let's
Though
go.
she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
Oh my god. Does this mean that at some point A is gonna have to go talk to Scaramouche and be like, yeah, about that? Because Scaramouche is also a piece of A and the Raiden Shogun. So it's kind of like, uh-oh, here we go. It's cool too because A has infinite burst the whole time. Ooh! I think you've mentioned this before. I think you mentioned this before. This is her system to safeguard against modifications to eternity.
Paimon gets that everyone has their internal battles and stuff, but
Not like this.
hey, showdown with the Shogun? Never thought we'd see that day.
Let's go.
The rules I set for the Shogun are... No. The Shogun herself is the manifestation of my past ideals. The very foundation stone of eternity. It shall not be easily swayed. I
She
would
is
not
not
try
so
to change
easily
her
moved.
if it wasn't necessary.
It's one of my favorite lines from a book.
Is there
It's so
any other
funny.
way? Can't you talk it through or something?
A isn't someone who leaves herself in escape rooms.
But they both just want the best for Inazuma.
Do they? I don't know about that
My
one.
form is a symbol of supreme
Oh.
majesty, in which has been vested power over all the realm. It is the cohesive embodiment of all that constitutes the Raiden Shogun.
Oh.
It inherits A's pain, the pain of inevitable loss that comes as
Oh.
she moves forward. So too does it inherit her determination to reach eternity.
Well, okay.
Every action undertaken is for the sake of resisting erosion. Determination, courage, love, hatred. All of these will be degraded and distorted by the incessant flow of time. Only rules shall remain constant for eternity.
This is
Those
problematic.
were my thoughts when I created you. Now, they are towering obstacles that I have no
Also,
choice
don't worry about dying the
but to
first time
overcome.
anyway. It's gonna be
You wish
blessed.
to make
Okay.
yourself my enemy?
See,
I
now
am
I'm
your
just gonna
past,
try really hard
the
not to
everlasting
die.
Law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her
Glowy
subjects.
eyes.
Raiden A.
Let's go, Raiden A.
In the end,
We
even
stand.
the proud and mighty Oni maiden was cut down and disgraced.
Oh, something I dodged it.
For your blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth. Never shall it
Ah,
shine as
she's got a
brightly as it
fancy
once did.
dancy thing going, huh?
This ends now.
I'm sure it does. Let's go! I don't know where she went. I dodged. Ah, I couldn't dodge that one though. Ooh, sheesh.
Inazuma shines eternal.
She dodged that? I'm mad, bro.
There is no escape. Pathetic. Weak. Torn to oblivion.
No, you. God damn it! Stop doing that, piece of trash.
Sakura blossoms that once filled the skies fell to the ground as pitch black rain.
Hey, you're not allowed to heal. That's not
As
fair.
long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
I call.
She's completely recovered?
I call shenanigans.
Your verdict is decided. Now you shall perish.
She keeps dodging my ultimate, bro. It's unfair.
Illusion shattered. Transcend all constraints. Pathetic.
This is not fair, bro. Not today, son.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape. The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma
She just
will
keeps
fade
healing.
silently into the clouds.
This
There
is
shall never be
unfair.
another. Never. For the rest of time.
Why do I feel like I have to die for this to continue? I've killed her twice now, and it's still like, nah, it's still going, bro.
Inferior. Now you shall perish.
No,
I
you.
shall not fall here.
Yeah, there we go. I'm healed too. Take that, nerd. You're not the only one that can heal. Ow.
The eye sweeps the land.
Where are you? There you are. Oh, my lord. Oh, I have to, right, I have to fight things. Ow.
Insolent. Torn to oblivion.
Woo! Nailed it.
Have you finally defeated her?
We're gonna find out, I guess. Sit down, honey.
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled.
Hell yeah.
But how long can your will remain strong?
Forever. Surely the Shogun puppet isn't invincible.
In this realm of consciousness, her existence is tenacious indeed. She was built to resist erosion. Her will is stronger than any other living beings, including you and me.
Bet.
Does that mean this is gonna be a never-ending battle?
Maybe. But I have to prove to her that my present will is no product of erosion. The future I shall forge will be a grand undertaking, one that will be resistant to erosion. If I don't do this,
Low-key so
Shogun
hot
rules
watching a
can
girl
never
fight
change,
herself, not
and
gonna
Inazuma
lie.
can never move forward.
Oh
It's
no.
my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries, and no matter how many times we must fight, I will defeat her.
What will happen to Inazuma in the meantime?
500 years ago, humanity proved their strength in battle. Here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices, tear them out like the diseased wood of an old sakura tree, so that new, healthy branches might spring to life in their place.
Damn.
It is about time that I learned to trust them.
But can you bear to leave humanity to go alone?
I understand that. But if the dreams of which Makoto spoke are true eternity, a short moment for which the Shogun does not exist is nothing to fear. I fight for the everlasting future of Inazuma. However long the battle may last, it is but a drop in the ocean of eternity. I vow to the subjects of Inazuma that I shall one day return. This is my oath. Please, be my witness.
Damn. Okay, so just a quick thing, because this is kind of a super interesting thing they're starting to lean into. It kind of seems like with everything that's happening, the world of Tevat is slowly becoming one that does not need Archons. They keep kind of... I like how she assumes she's gonna be fighting the pup for like several years, lol. I know, right? But like, the thing that's kind of cool about it is they keep implying and moving towards this idea that the Archons have been ruling over Tevat for like thousands of years or whatever. But we're moving into a time where the Archons are realizing that they're no longer necessary and are like stepping down from that role and allowing humanity to take on the role of preserving, like taking care of itself, which is super interesting because like in Mondstadt, for the most part, that was already happening. Like people believe in Barbados and like worship him and everything, but they don't really rely on him to take care of them. They just kind of have the idea of him as sort of like a religious figure. And then yeah, like Venti lost his gnosis, so that's a whole thing. But like even still, like he was already not really a huge part of it to begin with, which is kind of cool. And then you have this situation with Zhongli where he, goodness, I'm tripping over words. Poor Venti, poor Venti. But then we have the situation with Zhongli where he faked his own death and willingly gave up his gnosis to Signora in order to step away from leading as an Archon and completely handed over the care of Liyue to the people, rather than having them be in put in charge by the Adepti or the Archon himself. And he's like stepping away from that and basically finishing his contract so that he can have a quote-unquote normal life. And now we have this situation where Raiden Shogun has been such a forefront of Inazuma and everything that Inazuma does. Whether it was a puppet or not, it's still the Archon. And now we're in a situation where she's like, I will let the people do what they need to do because I trust them to handle it and take care of themselves. And now I can move forward to the future, fight this puppet to take claim over my feelings of eternity and allow humanity to stand up for themselves. So I kind of feel like that's going to continue to be a thing throughout the rest of the story. It's the point where the gods like are there, but they don't really take part. It's all for humanity to decide. Dang it, I broke again. This water bottle is too big. It keeps blocking the camera. Cry. I'll be back in a second. There's a theory saying that the true enemy is Celestia and the Cryo Archon is actually the good guy. Oh, like Saritsa? She could be. I could see that. Click, click. Hello, I'm back. I could see that, to be honest. Yeah, like Saritsa is basically trying to collect the Gnosis because she wants a world where the people stand up for themselves and the Archons kind of take like a back seat and just allow humanity to be as it is, which is very interesting. Because literally all the Archon clearly don't want to associate themselves with Celestia anymore. Yeah, it kind of feels that way. Like, I don't know, it's kind of interesting. Like, Zhongli handed his Gnosis over, and Venti had his taken from him, but he hasn't really done anything to try and really get it back. He's just kind of accepted the fact that he no longer has it, which is very fascinating to me.
During my absence, I place everything in Miko's hands.
But this means that...
Pass on my words.
Hey! And we're gone. I could totally see the end boss being Celestia and basically being like,
Looks like we got kicked out.
humanity can't be trusted and the Archons need to take their place, but the Archons are like, no thank you. And then you have to basically fight Celestia to prove that humanity has the ability to take care of itself. You just need to give them a chance. Because A literally saw no need in her Gnosis anymore, just gave it up to Yae easily without a second thought, and Venti, he literally didn't even care to use it. Yeah, exactly. Like right after it was taken, he didn't care. It's true. He was sort of like, well, It is what it is. What can you do? These things happen. Yeah, it's kind of a cool idea. I'm very interested to see how it plays out when we go to the other Archons and see how they interact with, like, their people and everything like that.
What do we do? Are we really just gonna leave A and the Shogun to keep on duking it out in there forever?
Yes, ma'am.
She was making sense, and maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still.
You'd think it'd be easier than this, but nope. A has no physical body anymore and has to rely on the Shogun.
Right? Also,
But this can't
A
be
can
the only
pretty
way.
stubborn at times and has a history of rushing into difficult situations. But what if she gets too obsessed with winning and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen, and then she might never leave again.
Well, the grass element land, Sumeru, yes, is next, and she is the youngest of the Archons, so yes, this is also true. I'm excited for Sumeru. Just the fact that it's like a desert and the middle where the city is all jungle. It's gonna be so cool. That'll be very interesting. I agree. I'm excited. Finally gonna get some Dendro characters. We're not about to leave her just yet.
Yeah, we should help her out, like we did last time. The quicker she gets through this, the better. Is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, you know, help her win the fight?
I'm stoked to see what they do with the land. Me too! See, I think it's kind of cool because you can see as the game progresses, like, them testing certain things to see how it'll react in certain situations. So I can almost guarantee that, the desert area will have an elemental status, like a temperature status, I should say, similar to Dragonspine, where you get overheated and then you start to take damage. So that they use that in the Signora fight to sort of test that out, to see how that would work. And now we're going to see it, I think, I'm guessing, in the desert land, which is kind of cool. Around late this year or midway, so far all they've done is hills, mountains, and trees. It's going to be a lot of sand, that's for sure. So I'd love to see a flat plain with the sunrise. Right? I think it's going to be so cool. And I do know, if I remember correctly, because when did we get Inazuma? I don't remember. It was a while ago, though. Basically, I believe, if I remember correctly, we should probably be seeing Sumeru being released sometime around June or July. Most likely. There's like a schedule that they've been keeping to for like major updates and stuff. And for the most part, it looks like we'll probably be getting Sumeru around June or July if they continue with that same schedule. So yeah, summer. Let's go.
Well, whatever. We can't let anything bad happen to A while she's in there. Oh, but we also can't get in there anymore.
Yeah, it's almost like maybe we need to go talk to someone important.
We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice. Don't fail Paimon now. Okay, maybe if we both ram into it at the same time really, really hard.
Around that time, yes. Yes! Plus we have the Chasm coming up soon as well. I believe the Chasm is supposed to come out the update 2.6, I think. It's either during the update that happens after Yaemiko is done, and then, or during Ayato's release in update 2.6. It's one of those. We get the Chasm. I want Yao Yao, damn it. Dude, they showed Yao Yao so long ago, and it's just been like, bruh, Yao Yao and Baiju. I want Baiju so badly. He's literally been standing there just like teasing with his stupid Dendro like vision, just like, me? You mean me? It's like, god damn it! We need to talk to Yaemiko.
Oh, you're right. Paimon nearly forgot about her.
It's a good thing I'm around.
Who knows if she really understands these consciousness realm playing thingies more than we do, but there's no one else we can turn to. Alright, up the mountain we go.
I bet he smokes weed. Oh boy.
Electro Archon, whenever you are troubled.
Okay, you scared me. All Dendro characters smoke weed. Oh no. Whoops. No, get down. Stop that. Oh, yay, Miko. I skipped you.
Someone's
Sorry.
not in the best of moods. Let me guess. You're all tangled up in another situation and need me to unravel it for you.
Well,
I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was anyone else, I don't think I'd have the patience to keep greeting them with a smile after the first few times.
But you're always smiling.
oh,
That was a figure of speech, do you understand? Nitpicking my turns of phrase. The sheer audacity.
true. Yaya Miko really playing out the Harry Potter and the audacity of this bitch. Damn, she's so mean. See, I'm not gonna lie. One of the reasons why I decided ultimately to skip Yaya Miko is I'm not a big fan of her personality. She has like moments where I'm like, yeah, you're kind of funny. I like the sassy attitude. And then she has other moments where I'm like, you're kind of a bitch. Not gonna lie. I don't think I could handle being around you for long periods of time. Yes, mommy, I understand. Step on me. Ah. Hikuri, please. Hikuri, please think of the children. Paimon, get to the point.
Oh, yeah. Something really big's happened. It's A. She...
Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided to palm Inazuma off on the humans, while she goes off on her own to fight a fierce battle that doesn't even have an end date. Impossibly stubborn. Jumps straight to the most extreme course of action imaginable, presumes her sheer will can see her through, despite a near impossible goal that requires nothing short of the very peak of her abilities. Yes, that sounds like A, all
She's
right.
my type of bitch.
You know
I'm
as well as I do
sorry.
that she's always
No
been
one's
like
stepping
this.
on anyone. Yaya Miko
Why
is
start
on
fretting about it
stream.
now?
True. This duel is more serious than anything up till now.
Rushed into it without thinking.
I did
Well
not say
put.
that, but that's fine.
Oh, she acts like such a child sometimes.
You're a
So
child.
you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some sort of help? Who gave you that idea?
Okay, if you can't help me, then just bye. I'll leave, I guess.
For sure.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to turn that
Uh-huh.
stream elements
You're
bot off.
learning,
Oh
little
well.
one. But really, the truth of the matter is that I don't know much more about Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness than you do. All I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura, and from what I've heard, it's a little different from A's plane of euthymia.
Because Raiden Makoto is no longer alive?
Just her talking, I'm going
Not
crazy.
just because of that.
I am a
The
Yaya
nature
Miko
of the space
SIM.
itself is
Yeah,
different
damn,
in
bro.
some way. But I can only speculate. You're the ones who have actually been there, so you tell me. What was it like?
I didn't notice any differences.
Anyway, we needn't worry about the details too much. It'll
It
just
looked
be a little
entirely
difficult
different,
to
but that's
explain
fine.
things later on, that's all. First things first. Follow me to the entrance.
First things first, I'm a realist. Oops. That. I'm going to the wrong side of the tree. Nope. Just gonna go this way. What? Up. That was dangerous. Way. Okay, we're here.
Now then, I always have my ways. It's just a question of how crafty I need to be. To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very abstract concept. Luckily, I'm A's familiar, so I can sense her rough whereabouts. In other words, even though I can't pinpoint the exact spatial location of this realm, I can still send you to where A is.
Nice.
So, it's abstract, but has a
Oh.
location.
Oh my gosh!
But you can still send us.
Hero! Hi, Papa Hero! Thank you so much for the raid! Hi, everyone! Welcome to the stream! Oh god, the echo, as if I didn't leave, lol. Ah! Hi, how are you? How was your stream? Hi, everyone. My name is Nico. I'm a variety streamer. Welcome, welcome. Double Nico. Uh-oh. Look out, everyone. I'm in both ears at the same time. Look out. Do you have a good stream, Papa Hero? What were you streaming? I believe it was Halo. I think it was Word Keys earlier mentioned it was Halo. Thank you. Hello, welcome to the stream. When did I go full VTuber? Oh boy. A couple months ago, I think. Gosh. I feel like that was forever ago now. But yeah, it was a couple months ago. Back in December, if I remember correctly, actually. Halo, yeah, it's kind of painful at times. I ruined the surprise. Well, time to draw 2 Nikos surrounding NikokoTee. Uh-oh, here we go. Kiko is fun with those redeems. Yes, very much so. Ah, yes, Halo. I have played the first Halo and like the first couple missions of the second Halo, and that's it. But I know it is a beloved franchise.
Yes, no need to try and understand it. Let me put this simply. Right now, she is surrounded by chaos.
Nice.
Everything is turbulent and disordered. If you try to force your way in, you could be swept away by a giant wave that sets you down in an unknown corner of space-time.
Nice.
This is precisely why when entering the plane of euthymia, it's much safer if you place your consciousness in a physical object first.
Majestic music. Yes, this is true. So anyways, back to SIMPing for my queen. Lol. To be fair, I've only played like half the Halo games myself before now. Oh, fair enough. We're kind of in the same boat then.
What? Alright, well, Paimon.
That reminds me.
Then. You two can go in.
Thank you, Paimon, for leaving us to be abandoned like that. You're the best. Little shout out for Papa Hero, everyone. Please, if you haven't already, please make sure to go follow Hero. Hero is an amazing artist and plays a lot of Halo as well as a bunch of other games, and is the one who created my model. My lovely model. Daddy Hero and my dad. I'm gonna follow him again. I'm gonna unfollow him just to follow him again. Do it! I like this one. Paimon, you're not gonna abandon me, are you?
Suit yourself.
Just sound as sad as
Worst case
possible.
scenario, all we stand to lose is A. So what's the big deal?
You... Paimon's had it up to here with both of you! Oh, fine! Paimon's coming too.
Oh. Well, if you're quite sure, then of course.
Wait, does that get rid of my channel
Now,
points?
I shall
Oof.
send you
Actually,
on your
it
way.
might. Maybe don't do that. Yeah, maybe not.
Say.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinarily chaotic, that's all. My suspicions have been confirmed. By the way, remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract space. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Maybe not if that's the case. 14k down the drain if I did. Ooh, yeah, never mind. We we won't do it for the meme. The cost is too great. I want Yai to just tell me what to do. Okay.
Well then, the door's open. Hop on in.
Yes,
I'll
ma'am.
stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'll be ready to respond if anything happens. I'm placing my god in your capable hands.
Thank you.
For my sake and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Nico,
That was a shot.
you better know what you're doing.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of misheard what Paimon said and I thought she said Nico, you better know what you're doing. And I was sort of like, wait a minute, you can say my name? I will hop on in. Make me, push me, kick me in. Well, watch Hero make that a redeem next time for 14k channel points. Just do for it to remove my following, get me to free follow again. We will not fail.
That's enough chatter. get to work.
Yes, ma'am. Salute. Jump on in. Time to potentially die. Ooh, cutscene.
Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Whoa. That was so cool. Yes, mommy, I'll give it over. I lurk so I can mod a friend stream. Please have fun on this quest. I love it. Okay, bye, Lana. Thank you so much for hanging out. It was really nice to meet you too. Have fun lurking and modding.
How can this be?
Hey, girl, hey.
You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And how come you have not changed at all in all these years?
All these years? What?
This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first established. Your will today is as strong as it was back then. Over countless battles, not once have you lost, and never have you shown the slightest hesitation. Had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you, you still would not have wavered. For your firm commitment to enforcing the rules, you have my admiration too. You bring honor to the title of Guardian of Eternity.
She does think it's
Now
weird.
these two return once more to this space. An inevitability of fate, perhaps.
Sure.
Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago. Final duel?
This is some action movie situation.
So you're finally willing to... Stand back, traveler.
Are you going to put an end to all this?
I'm going to be the start of something new.
Hell yeah, hey, let's go!
The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations.
Oh my lord.
The energy they consumed, great enough to vaporize the oceans and turn day into night.
I can't back down, I gotta get in there. She looks so cool! I love this look so much. Ooh, this music though. This music is great.
I will endure forever.
Where'd you go? There he is.
Witness the final calamity.
Is this all I need? Oh, neat. Oh, oh.
Shine down.
Where'd you go?
Eternity is in my hand.
Wait, where's the... Oh, never mind. This is a different situation?
Transcend all constraints.
Ah! That one caught me off guard.
The will I carry within me will never be eroded nor destroyed.
Nice.
Shine down.
Huh. Nice. So used to being locked up for several years, she lost her
This
sense of
is the
time.
end.
There, infinite burst. This ball is
You have
C10.
won.
Can't die, has infinite burst. Amazing.
I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But it seems my belief was baseless, and I underestimated your
Ooh.
spirit. But a will that cannot be eroded has no way to embrace the future.
I want them to
You
give
need not worry about
Raiden
the future.
Shogun like that outfit she
And
was
you
just wearing as a
aren't alone.
costume so bad.
I know your power more than anyone
I want
else.
Archon costumes for
Had I
Venti,
relied
Zhongli,
upon
and
my strength
Raiden
alone,
Shogun.
I would have lost this duel for sure. Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew my limits. I now carry the gaze of the myriad of expectant eyes that look to the light in the heavens. And whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring within Musou Ishin. The blade that
Musou
I inherited from
Ishin.
Makoto seems to be trying to guide me, to encourage me. I noticed it also. Just now in the heat of battle, it seemed to unleash a new and unfamiliar power. This power is beyond the limits of my understanding. This blade belonged to Makoto.
Wait!
Perhaps it can only respond to me with its full power when I truly understand.
They put a
and
little
believe in
thing
her.
over top of Makoto to be like the previous Shogun. In case you forgot while you were doing the quest. Makoto is the previous Shogun. That's amazing. Definitely. Those would be sick if I had Venti. I don't have Venti either, so I feel that. Definitely need those. I want to use Zhongli more. Need to build them up. Gotta let people know who don't understand the lore. I know, it's just really funny to me because we talk about Makoto at the beginning of the quest, so it's kind of like, yeah, we know. That's so funny.
When I clasped Musou Ishin in my hands, I had the feeling that she was by my side once again. It was at once a familiar feeling.
My Zhongli is
strange
level 90. The level 80
Makoto barely
weapon.
wielded a
Artifacts
blade
are
in
all
her
level
life.
20. But
And yet,
his talents are
her
only
blade
level
brings
7,
me
I
closer
think.
to her. You have my approval.
Thank you.
Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer stop you from attempting to modify the rules.
Good.
From this day forth, this body will remain your assistant.
Good.
I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me.
Nice.
Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. Likewise, I should not regard you as a mere tool. You truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call growth. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future. Do you say this because you have not yet reconciled yourself with your defeat? It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Ah.
Have you finished fighting then? Like, for real this time?
Ooh. So Ishin is glowing?
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear witness.
Oh, oh, it's Makoto!
I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duties and left you all to pick up the pieces.
Oh my god.
Makoto? I'm so happy. You've come so far. I always knew you would make it here in the end. I left a faint fragment of my will in Musou Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, I too would be released.
Oh my god.
A convoluted way to reach you, but... well, you held such deeply entrenched views at the time that you wouldn't have listened to a word I said. There was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. All I could do was find some way to wait until you came to me.
Can we just like take a moment to appreciate the voice actress that plays Raiden Shogun, because she's basically been playing 3 different characters. She's playing Makoto, she's playing A, and she's playing Raiden Shogun. Like, oh my goodness. It feels like she went from the Archon of Eternity, but one of hope and ambition. Good character development for Ball. Very good character development.
But you never mentioned this to me. Everything happened so suddenly. I'm sorry. I've always felt terrible for having to entrust Inazuma to you all of a sudden.
Very impressive for sure. And there are all 3 different takes on the same voice. Yeah, 100%. Like when she's playing Raiden Shogun, she like kind of lowers her voice a little bit and sounds a lot more serious. Then when she plays A, it's more closer to her like normal speaking voice, where like there's little inflections and it's a little more fun and a little more like I guess normal. And then when she plays Makoto, she's very sweet and soft and like adorable, and it's just like, this makes me so happy. I did that when me and my friends did a Haruhi Suzumiya dub because I played Yuki Nagato, Ryoko, and I also played Midori because reasons. And it was fun.
I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time, to dissuade you from your pursuit of stillness.
Not as imposing as the first, but still not as
Did you
smooth as the
know
last.
what was
Exactly.
about to happen in Conria? I had some sense of it. That place was not somewhere that any Archon could afford to ignore. In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. I don't know how long we have been separated before this reunion, and I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime.
We'll just leave that one alone.
But I know that this must have been an
This made me so
extremely
happy that I
arduous
pulled for
journey
Ball.
for you.
Aww.
And I'm sure
Honestly,
you
my
must have
favorite
wanted
Archon
to
so
shed
far.
tears many times along the way. Don't look down on me. See? You admit it. It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for you. Something to soothe Inazuma's pain. Here, take it, before my last shred of consciousness fades away. But it is you who must take the most important step.
Honestly, my favorite Archon so far. Very interesting from the start until now. See, I like it. Oh.
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.
That was so good. What the heck? Oh my god, I have chills.
So the A of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past. No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
Which is why she had memories of it, but nobody else did.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Her understanding of eternity is much more profound than mine. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time. When you begin to touch on eternity, the concept of time becomes murky.
This plays into the fact that I think we can go back in time to see what happens in Conria. Honestly, my favorite Archon so far, Zhongli is my favorite, but I think that Raiden Shogun and A and everything has a more interesting story. Like, this story has been crazy from start to finish. Because the fact they had us thinking she was the bad guy from the start, and in a way she was kind of the bad guy, but that was because of how her morals were with the whole as long as it doesn't mess with eternity, to I want to be an inspiration to my people and lift them up and actually lead them and protect them. Don't know why people bash the storyline, to be honest. So odd. Yeah, like, that was my whole thing from the beginning. The minute that they talked about Raiden Shogun and how she was, like, quote unquote the bad guy and, like, doing mean things, I was just like, she's gonna go through some crazy character growth. Like, I already feel it in my soul. They're not going to make an Archon a playable character that's a villain. Like, they're not going to do it. So I was, like, waiting for it. I was like, bring me the character development. And then I got it, and it was so worth it. I saw wonderful things inside that place. Time was moving forward and backward at the same time.
A place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with ordinary logic. So that was the turbulence I was sensing. Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return precisely to this point in time without any problems. And yet, that sense of disorderliness has now completely disappeared.
I don't fully understand yet. But my intuition tells me that the reason for everything, it's that seed.
Well, I'm not convinced that it was Makoto's power alone.
She's not talking, first of all. Second of all, they did it again. Easteroth is there for some reason. But the real question is, it seems like we're not going to be getting villains as playable characters, because Child only cares for the battle. He just loves fighting. He made that very clear in his boss fight. Yeah, see, that's how I'm kind of feeling too. It sort of feels like the way this game is going is, if a character is a villain, they have to be redeemed in order to become a playable character. If a character is a villain throughout, they will never become a playable character. Which is why I'm really curious to see if they make Scaramouche a playable character, because if that's the case, then it means that at some point Scaramouche is going to go through a redemption. Yeah, and then they die. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But yeah, so if Scaramouche, because a lot of people really want Scaramouche to be a playable character. They keep asking for him. So my thing is, if they make him a playable character, that to me says that he's not going to stay a villain. He's going to go through some kind of redemption, and he's going to become either an anti-hero where he's not really a good guy, but he's not a villain either, or he's going to become a good guy. Very much similar to what just happened with A. Imagine playing the girl we fought before the throne. Oh, it's Senora? See, a lot of people wanted her as a playable character too. Like, my sister's boyfriend actually really wanted Senora as a playable character, and then found out that, you know, what happens, and was like, oh, great. Because if you think about him, he just wants revenge for being casted away. Yeah, 100%. Like, I feel like when Scaramouche gets more involved in the story, he's gonna have a really upsetting backstory. Because, like, with the whole... what's it called? Like, with him actually being another puppet that was created by Raiden Shogun and everything, it's kind of like, oh no, that's gonna come into play big time at some point. But she seemingly died? Don't know if she actually did. I feel like she's dead. I don't know. I'd be very surprised if Signora suddenly came back again. It very much seemed like she was dead at the end of that fight. Like, Child is like, no, he's still there. He's still alive. He's fine. But Signora was like, no, she's dead. She sounded like she was in pain, but she just kind of poofed out. That's the thing that's difficult. Like, did she poof out because she just, like... Did she poof out because something happened to keep her alive and she got out of there? Or did she die and because it's also a children's game, they didn't show her actually dying? Because there's something in her backstory where she could apparently res. I don't remember where I heard that. Oh, I do not know. Anyways, the thing that A said here was, I know what you mean. Perhaps a higher power really was involved in all of this. Whatever the explanation, her solution is what saved us all.
Without the sacred Sakura,
That's my A
Inazuma would
impression.
likely have been completely swallowed up centuries ago by that disaster.
But it's
and
sure,
the filth.
for sure up for debate.
I
For
know
sure,
you've
yeah.
always perceived there was something
BRB, I need to get my
special
license
about the
plate number.
sacred
Okay.
Sakura. But to me, it has always been there. You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred Sakura and Makoto's consciousness. But unfortunately, you never did persuade me, did you?
And now I have the
No.
receipts.
But I understand why now. It was because the sacred Sakura hadn't even been planted then.
But don't you think that tree looked a lot different than how it does now?
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I like it.
Ugh. Now we see who's pulling the strings.
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted. We have the loving care of Kitsune over the ages to thank for how it appears today. And obviously I played my part too. It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it. But in that same time, centuries of battling took place on the inside, did it not? Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself in your mind, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time within that space. Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Simply establishing a location was not sufficient. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the intersection of all that you were wishing for. The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts combined to ultimately help A. So this time, it looks like thanks are due to you.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel? We were always meant to be there to witness what was going to happen?
Because again, she only wanted revenge because Venti, and she blames him for her lover's death. If you take a look at the Pale Flame Flower Nico and his archive description, you get some insight on Signora's character. Ooh, cool. Ow, 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 ow. Walking outside in cold rain is painful. Yes, it is. It sucks. Perhaps this is what the Shogun meant by an inevitability of fate.
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside. So it was a great shock to me when the traveler reappeared. My first thought was, has a great disaster befallen Inazuma? But it turned out you had come to rescue me. You came for my sake, to help me reach the best possible outcome.
Absolutely.
You too have my thanks.
I got you, girl.
You have done much for me, and I will never forget it.
A, how are you feeling now?
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will no longer fights against me.
Woohoo!
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking about your emotions. Have you managed to calm down? After all, you saw Makoto in there, didn't you?
I only heard her voice. I wouldn't say I saw her. I'll be fine. It brought a few things back, of course, but I've made my decision to move forward.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised that they didn't take an opportunity during that to have a scene where, like, the cherry blossoms kind of made the shape of Makoto or something. But that's okay.
I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She predicted all the ways in which Inazuma's future could unfold, all the way back then. She even factored my immaturity into her plan.
She knew you better than you thought
She did. That Inazuma lived to see this day.
Makoto was brilliant.
I just planted a seed.
You were great too, don't worry. I like the subtle reaction A has towards Yae, lol. I know. Your will and hers were both indispensable.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her again. That's amazing!
The final act might be a simple one, but getting there was the result of countless efforts coming together. Just because the cause and effect ended up a bit back to front, doesn't mean you should undervalue the part you played.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge from the shadows cast by the events of centuries past. Makoto and you are Inazuma's past and future, and both are indispensable.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you. I graciously accept them.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare because you never used to listen to a word I say.
Makoto said the exact same thing!
Great minds think alike, hmm? I wonder, does that qualify me to, maybe, take the position of Shogun for a couple of days?
Her face! She's like, girl. Girl, nice try. Please.
Actually, no. Forget that. Far more trouble than it's worth.
Mm-hmm.
We will have to end the frivolities there. There is much work to be done. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things currently stand. Then, we will give careful consideration to the future. After that, I will abolish the Sakoku decree.
Finally.
Really? That's huge news!
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, there is no further need to keep the nation under lock and key. I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma.
But out of those challenges will be born new opportunities.
I'm looking forward to it.
Hey! I did it! We completed the quest. That went on a lot longer than I thought it was going to. Wait, what did I get? Oh, I get to see. Yay! Now I can start the Ai Miko one. At some point. Not tonight though, because it's already almost 11. I did it! Obtain Dream Sakura. This one. Dream Sakura. Oh yes, I enjoy. Oh, well. Yeah, it's too late. I gotta go to bed. I gotta work tomorrow. You held a single Sakura petal in your hand before leaving Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness. Its existence is a mystery. It appears no different from ordinary Sakura petals, but there it silently sits in your storage, just like any of the others. But you can no longer touch it, nor can you feel its weight or warmth. When an object loses any of the attributes that one would normally ascribe to it, how can its existence be proven for sure? As you think back on the many sights the petal must have witnessed in the past, a certain guess comes to mind. That which sustains this Sakura petal's existence must be someone's will. But as to who this person is, and whether they are intentionally or unintentionally keeping this petal in existence, neither can be known. Nor can you prove whether that willpower is one derived from yearning, trust, or gratitude. Perhaps, when that person's will changes, so too will this Sakura petal disappear. Just to be safe, it might be best to check back from time to time and see if it still exists. That's terrifying and kind of spooky and cool and like, oh my god. Imagine having to work. Pff, I know, right? Haru, hi! Welcome to the stream. I was off today and tomorrow. I'm chilling. I took today off because, again, I wasn't feeling well this morning. But I'm feeling much better and will be going into work tomorrow. I I have one of those jobs where I can't be away for too long or else it gets crazy. That's what happens when you're a project coordinator. Wah wah wah. How's it going? I'm good. We just finished the Raiden Shogun story quest. So we are now looking at eventually doing the Yae Miko one, just not tonight because I have to get to bed soon. And then at some point, I'm doing these hangouts. At some point. Perfect timing, lol. Yeah, I just need to really quickly go into my Serenity pot because I haven't gone in there in a while. We also did some wishes earlier and I got Chi-Chi on the permanent banner, so that was kind of cool. Hello, my little fox. Hello, Tubby.
This realm is...
Press rank. Oh, they're so close. Yes! Xingqiu's at 9. They're so close to hitting level 10, and then I don't have to have them in here anymore, and I can switch them out for somebody else. Oh, look at that! You can do another wish. That's nice. Let's just do that really quick. He's a blue. Yes, yeah, because we got from the shop, I bought 5 wishes using the Stardust. We got Goro, and then, like, the next wish we got Chi-Chi. I don't think it's in the history just yet. Oh, it's there. Yeah, oh yeah, literally. We got Goro, and then we got Chi-Chi right after. So the pity begins again. I got a gravestone. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have preferred to get a weapon. So Chi-Chi. We have new voice lines. Jeez, Lumine, you talk a lot. Oh, there it is.
Okura Mio says that she hardly has any fancy kimonos in stock these days. So chances are that you won't be able to buy one, even if you can afford it. It's a real tragedy. Paimon wants to look glamorous too.
But the Sakoku decree's been abolished. She should be able to import silk from Liyue now.
You're right? Great! So there's hope for Paimon's kimono dream after all! Just imagine it. Paimon emerges from Ogura's shop wearing a custom-made, pure silk, one-of-a-kind kimono. Total transformation! This Paimon's going places! No longer just a sidekick in the legendary Traveler's Adventure story. Oh no. Say hello to Paimon the Elegant, wearer of fine silks and fated friend of heroes. Wouldn't that be amazing? It would, wouldn't it?
What I'm hearing is, you want me to pay for your new wardrobe.
Exactly! You read Paimon's mind. See? That's what being fated friends is all about. So Paimon was thinking 7 different styles, one for each day of the week. Still not sure on the specific designs though. Let Paimon think.
Suddenly I'm not so interested in buying.
I wanted either Sarah or Jean's weapon. I'm still salty about that. We were so close to being in a kimono. I know! I wanted a kimono for Traveler so bad.
Is wonderful.
Kazuha, Jesus.
Surely enough to convince anyone to become
Okay,
a
so confusion, but why do they have these voiceovers? Like, they're really nice for the lore, but why not just put them in the actual gameplay? I'm not gonna lie. I do kind of wish that in important moments and stuff, like Traveler, like cutscenes especially, that Traveler actually spoke instead of just, you know, making noises. Like, especially in the scene during the story where you run into your brother. You've been spending the entirety of the game so far, this story, looking for your brother. You finally have the opportunity to see him, and he goes to run through a portal, and in that scene, all she does is reach out and go, eh.
And I know just
and it's like, no, there should have been a moment there where she sees him go through the portal and she screams out like ether or something. Just to be like, no, come back. Like, you're not supposed to leave me. And it would have been so good. But all we got was an, eh. And it's like, God damn it. Let Lumine talk! We know that she has a voice actress and she has her own voice. Just let her talk. I know the idea is you're the traveler, so she, like, and all that, but, like, come on. It's ridiculous. Gosh, it grinds my gears. I'll plant my stuff. Guess it's what conversations the Traveler and Paimon have after quests and stuff, I guess. Oh yeah, for sure. That's what those ones are. But it's just like in really important moments, I really wish that Traveler did more. Because it's so cool to hear the Traveler make more than just a grunt. Brother, wait! I think they're trying to keep that insert yourself type thing, I guess. Either separate or in a sentence, but eh. See, that is the thing. Like, they're trying to play up the whole idea of the Traveler, you get to put in your own name. They don't really talk. Paimon does all the talking because it's supposed to add this sense of immersion as that's you. You are that character. It's the same reason why characters like Link don't talk. That's kind of the whole idea, is you're supposed to feel like you are the hero. Like, that is you. So hearing them have a voice that's not yours can take you out of that. However, if that is the case, it seems a little silly that, you know, she has these conversations with Paimon because you are giving her a voice. She has a voice. And if you're going to give her a voice, let her use it to add things to the scenes that she's in. I'm not saying it has to be all the time. I'm just saying, like, during really important scenes or cutscenes where she should really be saying something to add to the drama of what's happening. Like, you really expect me to believe that a girl who has been spending the majority of her time in this foreign land, not knowing how she got there, looking for her brother, sees him and sees him escaping through a portal, and her first reaction is just gonna be, ah! Like, no! It's ridiculous! Let her speak! But in some cases it's kind of funny when the Traveler doesn't speak. Sometimes it can be so funny. Oh yeah, no, I'm more saying that she should talk during like really important pivotal moments. Like again, her brother running into a portal after she has been spending all this time trying to find him, and then he just abandons her in this place after basically showing that he's working for the bad guys, or the bad guys as far as we're concerned. Like, she should say something there. She shouldn't just be quiet. Like, it doesn't make any sense. That's just me, though. They should for sure, especially the cutscenes. The emotions were there, though. Oh yeah, the emotions were there. I just think it would have really added to the... Oh, hello. Alright, well, bye. I just feel it would have really added to the scene to have her... Because I was, like, me personally, I was already emotional during that scene, and then, like, having her yell out to him, I would have been a mess. I would have been a puddle on the floor at that point. Just, like, uncontrollable sobbing. But yeah, I don't know. I just kind of wish we had more of that. Reminds me. Are artifacts all up to date? They sure is. That means we can go back to working on Ayaka's. Yay! And like the same goes for Ether as well. Like, could you imagine that scene and having Ether yell out to Lumine? Like, oh, my heart would break. Wow. What cup do I have on her? Oh wait, this is cryo damn. Yeah. Never mind, I'm not gonna switch out the cup. Oh, this one already has crit rate, so haha, never mind. Get rid of this one. That one. That one. There we go. This is a personal thing, but like it's kind of sad when they make Ether the canon character, because like they could have kept it just like it could be either one. Yeah, it's very true. I kind of wish that Lumine had a bit more of a like play in the game, because she kind of see it's. I think it's mostly for me as well. the majority of people I've seen play this game all play as Lumine. Like most of my friends play as Lumine, even if they're guys, they play as Lumine. Like everyone I've seen for the most part has played as. Look at all of these. Oh my god. These watches are nuts. So many crit damage hats. My goodness. But yeah, and then so seeing it constantly be Ether is a little strange to me. It's because I don't really know a lot of people that chose Ether. Because people who pick Lumine should feel like their choice also mattered. Yeah, no, it's true. Because in literally every single like commercial you see for it, and trailer, and teaser trailer, and storyline, and everything, it's always Ether. And I get it that Ether is the canon character, but it's also like, but Lumine is also should also be considered a canon character. She is also important. Let her be important. Okay. So this one is crit rate and crit damage, but I don't like that it's elemental mastery. Okay, so I made the mistake of clicking on Ether. Oh, really? Plus, fun fact, Lumine has higher charge attack scaling, so... Hell yeah, brother. Just gonna scrap those. I don't know which one of these to get rid of because I'm kind of trying to build a Yato, but I don't know what he needs. And like, this one's really good because it has crit rate and crit damage, but its other substats and its main stat are kind of terrible. So this kind of sucks. So I have this one that is crit rate, crit damage, crit rate, and crit damage. And more crit rate. I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll just hang on to these until Ayato actually comes out and then decide what to do with it. I might also quickly double check. It's all my Animo people. You have an Animo cup, so you're fine. Wait, what? Oh, did you go up? Oh my god, he went up a level. We get to hear more stuff from him. Lumine is... I wanted to go back so bad when I found out that Lumine was cuter, but to no avail. Lumine is so cute, too. Her outfit is better in my opinion. The crop top on Ether, a YouTuber literally called him stripper. Like, some of the cutscenes were talking about a king, not a queen. Yeah, I don't know.
You know what? I gotta admit, I respect you. Always have.
Thank you.
I really see you as a member of the gang, you know? I mean, you really have what it takes. What do you say? I've even come up with a catchy title to tag on after your name. Get this. The Traveler, second to one. Get it? 'Cause, you know, I'm numero uno, you're my number two, and together, we're the most powerful duo in the whole friggin' world, baby! Yeah, all jokes aside, I know you're on some important journey or whatever, so go ahead. Get out there and do what you want to do. Just remember, the Arataki gang will always answer your call.
I love him so much. Have you guys heard his birthday thing? Because it's great if you haven't.
I gotta respect the Blue Oni for sacrificing themselves so that the Crimson Oni could live on. In principle, though, I'm absolutely against it. No one should have to sacrifice their own kind for the sake of a better tomorrow. Period. It's only a better tomorrow if it's a better tomorrow for everyone. We need to work together, not have everyone just focused on themselves, making their own sacrifice, trying to look cool in the process. I guess there's no change in the past. What's done is done. But from this day forward, no more sacrificing. Not on my watch. You go to sacrifice yourself, I'll stand right in your way.
Also, the fact the voice of Ryuji plays Ito fits so well. He's our lovable dork. He's my favorite character in this game. Like, it'll take a lot to top him. He's just so perfect.
Granny Oni isn't an Oni at all. In fact, she's the kindest human that has ever lived. She only got her nickname because she took me in. If people have got a problem with me, fine. I don't care what other people think anyway. But I wish people wouldn't go after her because of me.
Oh, Ito. Honey, no. Precious baby. I'm waiting for him to shout for real. I was gonna say, yay, you also went up in friendship levels.
Vision. Vision? Oh, this thing? Yeah, whatever.
Damn. Straight up, an entire country went to war over visions, and Hu Tao over here is like, whatever.
Zhongli looks young, but his personality's a bit dusty. Knows everything, but doesn't fret over anything. Couldn't be that he's, Forget it, whatever. Have you seen Chi-Chi? Tell me where she is quickly. I need to go seal her away. Baiju. Ugh, that guy.
She doesn't like him. Hu Tao, that's our Hu Tao. I need to fix her. Aw.
Tianchun Ningguang. Well-off, radiant gaze, exquisite face, in the know and capable of anything. Beidou is well known in Liyue. She doesn't know me, but that's cool. Me just knowing about her is enough. Oh man, I really do want to make friends with her.
Aw, she's a fan of Beidou. That's cute. I need to get her better artifacts. Ah, fair.
I hear Master Xingqiu is writing a book? Standard novella or a ghost story? I think I should go tell him about all the things I run into. That'd make for a really good read. All yang and no yin? Huh. Who knew such people existed in this world?
I remember when me and my friend worked so hard to farm everything for her before her release and saved up so many stuffs and primos. I missed her the first time she was on. I think I got Kuching instead of her when I was wishing for Hu Tao. I was kind of sad. But then I got her the second time around, so it worked out.
What would I know of the Adepti? Ay, that kind of stuff is top secret. Don't come asking me about it. The Yuheng Kuching... She's quite hard to talk to. She's so uptight.
No, you cannot join my world.
Really makes me want to mess with her. She wouldn't knock me in the head with her sword though, right? Or would she? Xiangling's a riot. Only a little boo and she jumps. She's so easy to scare. Being in the industry that I am, I just love these kinds of people the most. Gotta keep it in check though, in case Guoba ends up toasting me instead.
And we were so sad when we didn't get her after all the saving. 20 bucks was quickly used because I was so close to pity. That's
Yunjin
fair.
always appears so graceful on formal occasions.
She's a fun character.
You'd be surprised how friendly she is in private. I made a bet with her once, and the loser had to sing lyrics of the winner's choice in their own singing style. My, I wish you could have heard her operatic version of the Hilly tune. She is quite the fascinating individual, completely different from anyone else I've encountered. Do you think if I started eating divine herbs and drinking the dew of the mountains every single day, I'd be able to look as pure and pristine as she does?
Hu Tao's like weirdly focused on how people look, I've noticed.
If you ask me, there's nothing hard or scary about working at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. It's just a pain is all. It's a shame others see us going out to work at night and just don't understand. And that's what scares them. You all just don't understand.
I like to go through the voiceovers whenever I get something new. I usually don't listen to all of them, but when like new voice lines come in, I like to listen to them and see what they say. Like I've never gone through all of these or anything. I usually hear them anyway, so it's fine. I haven't actually listened to all of these. Usually when I get a new character, I listen to their favorite food and their least favorite food. That's how you know you got the right voice actors. It's true! Right, I was like, what was I doing? I have like no animo characters. There we go, there's G. You. Cup. Oh, that cup is so good. Oh god, why? It's not that. Animo damage bonus. Yeah, I was gonna say, where is it? There it is. Ugh. It's animo damage bonus, which is great, but the cup she has is really good. Lame. I love the new outfit for Jean. Ugh, so good. Oh, I know, right? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So Jean is set, so that's fine. I love her new outfit too. I think she looks way more like a captain in this outfit than she does in the old one. God, I wish I had the ability to understand the numbers for artifacts. It takes a little while, I will admit. It took me a while before I like completely got it. Oh yeah, Ningguang got her new dress too. She's in her fancy new outfit, looking so good. You. What's your cup? I could give the animo damage one to you. Could use it. Where'd it go? I'll give you this one. And then I'll give you the other one. Where'd it go? It's gone forever. There it is. There we go. Now they're set. Those are the only animo characters I have. It's easy, trust. I honestly don't think I ever will understand it. I don't have the brain capacity. What don't you understand? All of it. Maybe I can help. Oh, well, I got you. Nico explained it and I still don't understand. It's tricky. It was one of the things that took me the longest to figure out because it is a little confusing.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Sure. We're just gonna dip though and go hang out. Flat numbers are shit, but the ones with percentages. Yeah, basically you want to ignore flat numbers and aim for percentages. And then from there, it's just figuring out which stats each character needs for their specific abilities while also maximizing your damage. Using crit rate and crit damage. It doesn't help that I don't play Genshin that much too. Yeah, that's also true. That's okay though. Gosh, there's so much going on. Still saving. How many of these do I have now? 806. Nice. I'm gonna hang on to those crystals for when they release a new outfit. And I'm still saving because I'm waiting for Ayato. Sweet. Okay. All you really know if big number is good. Also, I kept leveling my characters up to 50 when I got a new character. That's not so bad. So I wasted a lot of mats. It's not terrible. I mean, my lowest level character is level 40. So, oh, I can send you... Oh yeah, because she needs these, but I'm hanging on to them. Oh, I can ascend her now though, because I have more than I need for what's-his-face. Nice!
It looks like all my...
Not now. Deal with that later. There we go. Now I'll listen to what she says.
It looks like all my rigorous training is finally paying off.
Hooray! The grind is pretty oofers, but level 80 is like the best spot to be. Level 90 isn't that needed. No, to be honest, the only reason level 90 is even needed is so that you can level up the talents. Because talents go up to level 15, and you can't put them up past level 7 or 8 unless you're level 90. Because if you can get your talents maxed, you'll do like insane amount of damage. But it's very expensive, and as you can see, it takes a lot of materials. I like get him to 90 because yes, it's just nice to look at. Yeah, cause see, I've got Kazuha at 90, Kokomi's on her way to 90, Shongli is 90, Eula's 90. All the good stuff. I need to get Ito to 90 or 80, but I don't want to go get these things because I hate hunting for them and I'm, you know, boring. I'm lazy. And it's fine. All good. Like, I'm the worst when it comes to grinding for materials. I hate doing it. I don't want to do it. I just want to play the game. Everyone's vibing. Everyone else is at 80. Ayaka's at 70. Then it just goes down from there. And then my lowest level character is 40. By that, I have 2 characters that are level 40. Everyone else is level 50. Poor Chongyun and Diona got left behind a little bit. That's okay, though. Huh? But now I gotta take care of mine. Exactly. I prefer to play the game for the lore. Yeah, no, that's totally fair. It's just hard because it reaches a point where it's like you need your characters to be a certain level to like do anything and progress the lore. So it's kind of like, man, there's so much I gotta do. I just like the characters and world, and I do like grinding. A lot of people do. There's a lot of people that really like thrive on doing the like grindy parts of Genshin. I'm not one of them. I like getting artifacts. I do like going for artifacts, but that's pretty much it. I kind of ignore everything else, as you can tell, because Ito is still sitting at level 70 because I refuse to go grind and find all of the Onikabuto. Even though there are tons of guides that show you how to get like up to 60 in a day, and I'm still not doing it. It's super tedious. Plus it's an anime. It is basically an anime. Gosh. Look at all the characters I don't have. Damn, bro. I'm falling behind. I hope Kujo Sara comes back because I still don't have her. I tried really hard to get her too, and it just didn't happen. And I was like, well, the heck it. Forget it then. I didn't get Shenhe because I was trying to go for Zhao, but I didn't get Zhao either. Didn't get Ganyu. Missed out on Albedo again. Didn't get Klee or Venti the first or second time. We're just falling apart. The game had me at anime. Mind you, it's not the worst. I just am too addicted to Overwatch, and that's all I need. Same. I've got 34 games downloaded on my PC and only play Overwatch most of the time. Literally nothing but sucrose. I am the same. I have a ton of games that I'm always sit there and like, I should play that, I should play that, and then I don't. I play Overwatch or I play Genshin. There is no in between. Which is like funny because I literally thought about it too. Even for the stream tonight, I was just like, I should like play Ruined King or something. Because I was playing Ruined King before and I stopped. I should do that. And then I was like, oh, but I haven't done my Genshin yet today. And I should do that. And it's like, oh my god. Me from you, yeah. Would agree with that, lol. Yeah, like, I don't know. It's rough. I mean, the nice thing is if you've got the Stardust for it, there's like a whole bunch of mats you can get from here. I won't lie to like anyone. I literally bought all the spectral hearts that I needed to work on getting Kokomi and Goro leveled up because I absolutely refuse to go fight the specters because I hate them. I hate fighting specters. It's so annoying. They're the worst. So I said, nope, I'm not doing it. So I just kept buying them every time. Oh, Ningguang and Xingqiu are for this month, but I have the full thing for both of them. Wow. Shake my head, dude. Alright, well. Wait, no, 11. How do you get Stardust again? Is it only from pulls? It is only from pulls, yeah. Basically, every time you get a character, you get a certain amount of Stardust and Star Glitter. I wanted to keep myself interested in Overwatch, but I finally snapped lol. That's fair. An avocado! Thanks! Exactly! It's just like, wow. I've snapped at comp. Man, I haven't played comp on Overwatch in a while. We usually just play quick play when I play on Sunday. But this season of competitive just ended, so we'll probably be playing comp on Sunday to do our placements. And fingers crossed, I end up in plat because I ended the season at like 24-30 something, I think. I will only play comp with friends, literally, man. If I play by myself, it's arcade. If I'm playing by myself, it's usually QP unless I'm in like a very specific mood, in which case I will play comp by myself. But usually I wait until my friends are on to play comp with them. My last Overwatch experience was literally hecking with the enemy as Sim. I love nice. Yeah, so I'm like really close to plat. So depending on how placements go, I'm either going to end up in around the same SR or I'm going to be closer to plat, which will be super cool. Inferno, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Getting Sim's golden gun and one tricking her and just hacking with people. It's fun. It is fun. I'm only at 1700 on my main. Nothing wrong with that. I forget my actual SR levels. My main, which is support, is 2400. Somewhere in there. My tank is just over 2000, so just hit gold. And my DPS is like 18 or 1900 silver, I think. I'm just gonna lurk in a bit. What have you been doing in Genshin so far? We finished the Raiden Shogun story quest. I'm actually gonna get ready to go to bed soon. We were just, you know, talking. And the next time I stream Genshin, we'll do the Yaemiko one. I think it's 1600 tank, 1800 on DPS, and 1700 on heals. Nice! Tank and heals are the ones I play the most. I'm not a big fan of playing tank. I don't like playing tank, but that's just a me thing. I much prefer playing support. Which is why support is so good. For me, anyways. Oh, and in open queue, I'm 26 something. I feel bad for people who play comp religiously though. You're just playing it for golden guns. I realized how much of a waste of time it is, but that's just me though. I used to get so excited at golden guns too. I love the golden guns. I have every golden gun for all of the support characters, and I'm slowly working my way through getting all the golden weapons for the tanks. Then I'm gonna start on DPS after that. Oh, I see. If there's an arcade comp, I'll do it that way, but I won't do it otherwise. See, a lot of people have talked about that before, and about how they want Overwatch, or not Overwatch, but Blizzard to introduce another way to collect golden guns, because golden guns is a really nice reward for people who play competitive, but there's a very large fan base of Overwatch players who don't play competitive and never will. So it kind of sucks that they it kind of sucks that they get left out of that, because it means that they basically will never get golden guns because they don't play competitive. I believe there's a YouTuber named Blame the Controller that does a lot of what's it called? He does a lot of videos about stuff like that, and one of the things that he talked about was that they should make golden guns a mystery thing. Well, what BTC talked about was what they should do is, instead of having golden guns, they should still do that, but what they should do is, instead of having it attached to competitive, they should have it where you have to hit a certain amount of achievements or things like that with a character to unlock their golden gun. So if it's like, for example, say, not mystery, mastery. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, for example, if you're playing, like Mercy, you have to res a certain amount of people or do a certain amount of healing or like do a certain amount of something. And if you do that and you reach that, you will get her golden gun. That kind of thing. Yeah, I'll admit I did only play it for Widow's golden gun. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, a lot of people want the golden gun. Maybe if you level up, you earn a little bit of SR. Not so much that, but like, yeah, you like add something to the mastery where it's like, oh, maybe the characters themselves have levels and it's not just you as a player. So if you get a character's level to a certain amount by playing them and doing a certain amount of things, you get their golden gun. Or another thing that BTC brought up was have it where it's done in like, it's done by like levels. So first you start off with like the default weapon. But then if you get them to a certain level, they get a ruby gun. So now the gun has this cool like red shine to it. And then you can get like sapphire gun, and then like the gold gun, the platinum gun, the diamond gun. Like stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Just something along those lines rather than just you have to play competitive. I really like that idea though. The achievement rewards are more than just sprays. I'd say comp should have a unique skin that can be received through comp if you reach certain rank. Fill out all the achievements and then you get this nice skin gun. League does this. Paladins, Smite, a lot of competitive games do that. Yeah, I think that might encourage it more. No, for sure. And like it gives players who are playing quick play an incentive to play quick play besides just getting loot boxes. It's like I actually want to work at this character and build this character and like do a thing with them that's not just me kind of standing around like, wow, look at me just gaining levels. I'm actually, you know, getting something out of this back and forth that's happening. Loot box and credits. Yeah, exactly. And it's like maybe I could get a little bit more. You know, maybe just a little bit more. Which, speaking of, I'm pretty sure with the end of this season, I should have enough comp points to get another golden gun. So that should be pretty cool. To a point, the credits can only do so much. Yeah, that's the other thing too. Like, I mean, like, I'm the perfect example of that. I have like 70,000 credits. And it's because I've reached a point where there is not enough, gosh, what am I trying to say here? I've reached a point where there's not enough, reward, like skins or, other aesthetic items and stuff like that for me to buy. So I just sit there and I get duplicates constantly and like all this other stuff. So I just sit there on all this currency that I just don't use. See, but that's the other thing too, is whenever a skin or anything comes out, like for events and stuff, I don't have to buy it because I can get it for free through the loot boxes. So it's just sort of like all I really need to do is just play the game and I'll eventually get them in the loot box. And if I don't, all right, I'll use my currency then. But by the time the next event rolls around, I'm right back where I started with the same amount of currency. So it's like, oh my god. It would be nice to be able to do something else with this currency that's just sitting there. But I think that's why Overwatch 2 will be cool. With the idea that, like, as you level up characters and stuff, you get to build their skill trees, and then you get different abilities, and can do all this other cool stuff, and it's like, man, awesome. I'm excited. I don't know, I just think that would be nice. Overall, once Overwatch 2 comes out, it's a done deal. Not gonna lie, I forgot about Overwatch 2. I might get it, lol. I'm making my return for sure. If Overwatch 2 does everything that it seems like they're making it out to do, I will be very excited. I'm planning on getting Overwatch 2 regardless, but I really hope that it's everything they keep making it out to be, because my goodness. Which is also interesting because Overwatch League starts May 5th. And from what we were told, the players for Overwatch League are supposed to be playing using the 5v5 system in Overwatch 2. So a lot of people are thinking we might get an announcement of when the game is coming out by that point, but we really don't know. And it's a little scary to think about. I don't know about the skill tree, to be honest. It makes me have to think about building a character, and I prefer having characters just pre-made. I can see it turning out to be kind of like TF2 though, so maybe. Yeah, see, that's the other thing too, is I don't know if the skill tree like translates over into competitive. I'm not sure if the skill tree is only specifically for the first player campaign. So you may not even have to worry about it. Don't we get Overwatch 2 free since we have the originals? Supposedly no. I'm not sure for sure, but I believe the last I heard people talking about it, Overwatch 2 will not be free even if you own the first one. It'll be, I'm hoping it'll be at a discounted price if you already own the first one. If not, it'll be the same price as the regular game. Because I still consider myself an Overwatch fan, but the current game state isn't good at all, just pretty dead, at least to me, but Overwatch 2 is going to be a breath of fresh air. I agree. Is the original staying alive? Yes. From what I understand, at least from what I last heard as far as news with Overwatch goes, the original game will be live. People who are playing on the original game cannot play with people who are playing on Overwatch 2. but people who are playing on Overwatch 2 can play with people on Overwatch. All aesthetics will be available for the old Overwatch game to the new Overwatch game, from what I understand. Overwatch and Overwatch 2 will be the same, but you pay for the PvE and the visual updates. Yes, pretty much. And then from there, what else is there? Obviously, the stuff that's new in Overwatch 2, you can't play in Overwatch 1. And then from what I also understand, Overwatch 1 is potentially going to become free. And then you'll just have to pay for Overwatch 2. That's my understanding of it anyways. At least that's what people were saying. Is that eventually Overwatch is just going to become free to play, and then you pay for Overwatch 2. If you want to upgrade to Overwatch 2. Which, yeah, again, because there's a bunch of new stuff in Overwatch 2 and you're getting a first player campaign and like all that kind of stuff, you will be paying for Overwatch 2. Again, I don't know this for sure. This is all just stuff that I've been hearing. But none of it's been confirmed. Makes the game more open for everyone. Yeah, absolutely. Also, let me stretch. Nico Nico nya. Thank you so much for the redeem word keys. I really appreciate it. But yeah, that was what I basically heard last when we got any news or things, people talking about Overwatch 2. Aw, thank you. Oh, oop, might as well. Oh boy. You're gonna see how this goes. I've been talking for a while. My poor throat is like, why? Whoa, my voice went weird there. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the redeem, Hikari. My voice went like, woo, when I did that. Sorry. Sometimes I don't. I mean, I liked it. Well, that's good. Sheesh, that's good. Sometimes my voice does things that are out of my control and I just have to roll with it. It is what it is. That little trill at the end, lol. I know, I don't know what happened there. It's just the thing. I don't know what to tell you. Oh geez, Inferno. I might have to send that one back to Inferno. I'm not playing anything. It came with a twang, a little bit of a twang. Here, try again. Okay, let me drink some water. Maybe that'll help. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try that again. Oh boy. All right. Ana. There we go. That was better. Yay! Thank you so much for the redeem, Hikari. Yay! There we go. It comes and goes, but we get there eventually. There we go. Yeah, I just needed some water. Lisa vibes. Oh, thank you, Inferno. Felt that one. I just needed some water. That was all. Fixed it. Yes, that one was definitely better. Also Inferno, I'm not playing a game that requires a chosen one, so I'll refund those channel points after stream for you. Anywho, let's let's go prepare to raid somebody. We haven't raided anyone in a while. Wait, that's not what I meant to say. I meant goodness. Here, we'll go, wait, you can do that? Refund channel points? Yep, absolutely. Not that she's ever gonna stop streaming, lol. Yeah, I just... I just don't want to be that guy. I just realized I set myself back a few thousand points. Yeah, sorry, Hikari. Should be in the left-hand menu. Yeah, there's a little menu you can go to that I believe mods can do it as well. But you can yeah, if you go to review request queue, it brings you or not, hello. Okay, it's not working for me right now. but I'm pretty sure there's a little gear, and then if you go to review request queue, it should take you to another screen that lets you look at the requests that you've made or that people have made, and then you can I don't know why it's not working. Why are you like this? But you can refund channel points. So if someone is made, so in this case, like Inferno made a redeem for a thing that I can't really offer right now because I'm not playing a game that will allow him to pick a character. So in that case, I can go to that and refund the points so that he can use it at another time. Which is pretty cool. It's kind of nice, you know? Like you can do that for people. Anywho, so my lovely friend Summer is currently live. She is currently playing, it's the 5th from the top. It's a little shiny bubble. Yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason I'm clicking it to take me to the thing, but it's not working right now. I'll just have to do it manually later, but that's fine. But yeah, so my good friend Summer is currently playing Valorant. She is doing Girl Squad because Wednesdays are Girl Squad, something that I introduced her to. But we're gonna go, yeah, reward request queue, exactly. Yeah, so like for me in chat settings, I can click it and go to the, like mods can click and go to the chat settings, which is the little gear, and there's an option called review request queue, and you can look at it. And it's great, but I can't right now because for some reason it's not letting me go to the page to look at it, so you know it's fine. But yeah, so we're gonna raid Summer. She's a sweetheart. And yes, she is currently playing Valorant. She's really, really good at it. At least I think so. I'm terrible at Valorant, but I have fun playing it anyways. But yeah, so we'll just jump in for that raid. Go send some love over to her. It's Women Wednesday, or Girl Squad as we also like to call it. So please be sure to go send some love to her. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. It's been super fun. Thank you so much, Shane, for the resub, and thank you so much to Sleepy Sora and Hero Strain for raiding. I really appreciate it. Next stream will probably be on Sunday, unless I can find some time to stream before then. We shall see what happens. Because if you're a mod that wants to spite the host, you can totally refund channel points. This is why we pick mods that we trust. But anyways, for now, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It was super fun. I hope you all had a good time. Hopefully we'll be able to stream again before Sunday, but we'll see what happens. Until then, thank you guys. I'm totally trustable. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Remember, to be safe. I love you. Make good choices. And I will see you all in the next stream. Bye for meow, everyone. Night night.